both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
And it is Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea, Travis Rogers. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
I'm a chivato.
The 11th of February, 2026 on the No Stress Sports Talk Express. DeMarco and Travis, the whole afternoon crew. Let's just hope DeMarco doesn't call Travis, fat again today.
Why did you call me fat today?
I didn't call you
fat.
I did.
Why did he call you fat?
So okay, hold on.
DeAndre, you were in the room.
I'm gonna do
Laura,
exactly.
you were in the room.
I walked into the room like this. Okay, I'm gonna stand up for a second.
Yep.
Okay, like this.
Yep.
And his response to me, he kind of gives me an up down. He goes, "Are you still walking?"
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, he did.
I did not.
It was in the tone, DeMarco, as you Laura, right?
No.
You heard me say this before.
Listen.
No.
Laura, what was your takeaway from it?
Okay, I took it the exact same way
What did you say in there?
Because I said if somebody were to be like, "Oh, why are you wearing that today?" It's like, why would it look wrong? Like, what's wrong with my outfit?
Right.
Like that.
Do you believe that he was saying that I put weight back on?
Plus, we'll recap Lakers last night. That, whatever you call that. It wasn't a basketball game. They get ready for the Mavs tomorrow night. Fun and frivolity. And, of course, don't forget tomorrow, we are going to press the flesh at Hollywood Park Casino. Meet Oral Hershiser, meet Isaac Bruce, and Travis's favorite thing, me and him doing a show together with DeMarco Farr, producer Laura, the whole mishpucha. I know how much Travis loves that. We'll see you tomorrow at Hollywood Park Casino and with our friends at Legends Attic. Meanwhile, let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. Your Wednesday afternoon in the Southland right now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Did he just sell tomorrow's event as him and Oral Hershiser?
He sure
I hear
did.
that right?
Yeah,
he sure did.
Is that what I heard?
Yeah,
All right.
he did.
Is that what we're doing tomorrow?
No, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
All right.
We're going to do a show
All
and
right.
have some fun.
Can I
hang out with our friend?
I have a confession
Yep.
for you, for DeAndre, for Laura. Greg's here with us
What'd you
today
do?
because it's Wednesday. Before I can't tell you the last time I did this. Usually my routine is exactly the same. Get out of the shower, I brush my teeth, comb my hair, get dressed, all this stuff, and walk out the door.
Yeah.
Today, I did all of those things. I got out of the shower, I brushed my teeth, I combed my hair, I put on my clothes, and then I stopped and I looked in the mirror.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, is he going to call me fat again today?
I didn't notice. I didn't check you out today.
Maybe that just means
It
that
might have been the shirt. It might have been the shirt.
Maybe it was the shirt.
The
I don't
shirt
know. But
was
now
snug.
you're in my head.
There's
See where you
nothing wrong
started?
with what I did. It's
You're
just checking
in
in
my
on
head.
a friend. I'm just asking.
Greg, he called me fat, right?
I did not call him
I heard
fat.
it live. I heard it on the
I
open
did
just now
not
from
call
Chris.
him fat. No.
You did. You called
and
him fat without calling him fat.
You should be able to take that. That was teammate to teammate. They, them, I wouldn't be surprised if they got all messed up and mad. You should not take it that way.
See, this is but like a teammate, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to turn it back on you.
Yeah.
This is what you do. When you get one, you give one.
I expect the same in return if I come through the door with a tight shirt
I know
on.
you do.
And there's more
You wore
down
that.
there.
You wore that jersey yesterday.
I wanted to wear it again. It was awesome.
It is awesome.
This is really
did you
cool.
wash it or did you just wear it twice?
I took it off downstairs
You only had it on
and I put
for
it back
5
on.
minutes yesterday.
But it was so cool. I'm walking over and a kid gets out of the car.
Oh.
And he's like, his face lights up. And I'm like, he can't know that I played ball. He's a little kid, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you staring? It was the LAFC.
Really?
Like, he loves the
Did
team.
he knew it was the new kit?
He knew it was the new kit. He was as geeked as Mario was, but in a 5-6-year-old way.
That's awesome.
It was really cool. I'm like, this is really cool. It works. Yeah.
I would say you should have got like Mean Joe Greened him and give him the jersey, but it would have been like a moo-moo on the kid.
It said Far on the back, or I would have.
Yeah.
You know that, well, I'll tell you later. I did. Okay, we get merch sometimes.
Yeah.
sometimes I give it to friends.
Sure.
And I gave one to the wrong guy, and now I can't get it back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just messed it up.
Can you give details?
Yeah, explain that.
Because
What do you mean?
we just got it, and I don't want to say what it was.
I understand.
Yeah.
I think I know
No,
which
you
one.
don't. You do not know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
both don't
that's
know.
a little tricky.
Yeah.
Like when you get some stuff.
Proprietary information?
Yeah, well, you can't look. A lot of people are very generous to us, and
Yes.
they're incredibly kind when it comes to
Very kind.
I know
And thank you
exactly
very
what
much.
you're talking
Yeah.
about, by the way.
Right. I know.
And you're like you're grateful, but you also realize in the moment, I'm never going to wear this
At all.
And so and somebody else will.
Yes.
So you want to say, hey,
will
why don't
really
you go enjoy this?
Appreciate
But at the
it.
same time, you're afraid if that thing shows up in the wrong place at the wrong time, you're going to look like a jackass.
Well, I got the word, and how he described it was it's going to be up in the man cave.
Okay.
In a where it should be.
Yeah.
It should be. People should
I know.
see this. I know
Let-
you
let
know.
me ask
Don't
you-
say a word.
Just correct, just so I know that I know.
Don't say a
I'm
word
not
because
gonna-
they're going to know.
Is it yellow?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
then I don't know.
No.
I was
Okay.
thinking, were you
Yeah.
thinking what I was
No,
thinking?
I'm not. Move on.
Yeah.
Does it
else.
have to do with a football team in
No,
Los Angeles?
it does not.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Nothing.
Huh.
That's not what I
Yes.
was
Let's talk
thinking.
about Wemby kicking their butt.
Yeah, we'll get to Wemby
Give
in a
us
second.
initials on
I
what
got
it
some
is.
logistical stuff that I got to do
We
first.
still got other things to worry about
Okay.
because we got Greg in here.
I was going to say, Greg, did you get Beto his bag back yesterday?
I
'Cause
did.
You left with Beto's entire life in
How
his
the
backpack
hell does that
yesterday.
I did.
happen?
So Beto's bag is easily way heavier than mine is. I will fully admit
it's one
that.
of these.
Yes,
Yes.
but it's the same bag.
We
It's
all have
that
the same bag.
I
Same
have
bag,
that.
yes.
Beto has that exact bag. I have that exact bag. Travis obviously does. I'm
I
sure.
changed mine because of that.
Emily uses hers too, I believe.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
it's a great backpack. But I had something. I had a container. There was a glass container in my bag, so I knew my bag was heavier than
How
it
heavy
normally
could
is.
that glass be?
It doesn't matter about how heavier. I just knew that my bag was heavier
Okay.
because that glass Tupperware was in there already. So I just picked up a bag. It was something that was heavy, and I was like, okay, this is just normal. Like it's just a heavy bag. Walked out, got all the way to my apartment. I was pulling into my spot when Beto called me
Which
to
is
say
how far away from here?
from it's in Valley Village, which
So
is
time-wise?
It takes 45 minutes to an hour to get
Solid
there.
45 minutes to an hour.
In other
Solid
words,
45
I
minutes.
ain't coming back.
No, that's the thing. He goes,
Yeah.
you can just come back and bring it to me as
Hell
long as
no.
it's present. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna come
You would
back.
not say hell no if you took the bag.
I would honestly, I don't know if I would have come up with it as quickly as Greg did yesterday, but I would have come up with I'm just going to put the bag in an Uber, have somebody grab it when it gets there.
And if you if you took the wrong bag, you would bite the bullet and come back. You'd be mad about it, but you'd come back,
I
wouldn't
don't
you?
think I would.
You
I
can't
wouldn't.
come
I
back
would have either.
when
Thank you.
He's got to work tonight.
No.
He could get through it for one night without it.
But see, here's the thing.
Honestly, if
Oh my
it were
God.
look, think
Yeah.
about where we're going to
Yeah.
get to it in a second,
Yeah.
right? We're going to get to it was a de facto lambs to slaughter last night. We know what's coming up. We
Yeah.
don't need to really break this thing down too much. And if it were the Super Bowl, an NBA final game or something like that, and I got all of my life in there, then maybe. But game, whatever it is, 50
if I
of the
took
NBA
bag,
season.
I would double back.
Not me.
I would.
So the interesting part was I was not going to come back. So he definitely told me to do the Uber, and I was like, oh, great idea. I'll do
He
that
told
right
you
away.
that.
Yeah,
You
he
didn't
did.
come up with it.
No,
Oh.
he did it. It was a
That's
great
a
idea.
very good idea.
It was a great idea. The problem with that, I made it no matter what, I was going to come back at some point. His keys and wallet were in the bag.
You'd have to come
Okay,
back.
Oh.
that
Yeah,
I would
you'd have to
return
come back.
for.
Okay.
That,
All right.
if
I would
you
have to.
just
Not for the makeup kit?
Here's the deal. If you're just gonna have a rough day at work because you don't have your laptop, I'm gonna wear that.
I owe
but if,
you one.
But if you need your wallet and your
Okay.
car keys, all right.
Thank you.
Now I got to bring it
It's
back.
still,
for you.
I don't know how you picked up the wrong bag.
Well-
And we need to feel both bags so we can feel how heavy this thing is.
No. His was heavier for
I know.
sure. But
Like
if
a
I'm
lot?
but if I'm used to having a light bag where I just have my laptop and nothing really else in it, when you put something like a glass container in
Ah,
it,
it's not
that
that
makes
heavy.
it heavy. Makes
I
it
know my
heavier.
bag. Don't you know
and,
your bag?
and wider.
I know immediately
Wait,
when I
doesn't
pick up the
Beto
wrong
have
bag.
all the tags for the Laker games?
So I have two identifying things on my bag because there are so many of these bags here. I have a CHLA pin and I have an Olympics pin on my bag, so
Okay.
I know it's mine.
But weight-wise.
Mine's pretty heavy. Like, for instance,
Okay.
I could have easily taken Beto's because mine is a laptop. It's got a thick notebook. It's got a bunch of, like, office stuff in it. Like, mine would be heavy. I don't think I'd know it by the weight.
I did not look at anything about the bag. I just saw a bag.
You saw ESPN.
And I grabbed a bag and I put it on my back, and I never saw anything again. I didn't look. He also has like a little red string on the front of it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think he has like
He
markers.
He does. He has markers on it. He does. I didn't look at that because it was on my back. And then I threw it in my front seat in the car, and I didn't look.
In Greg's defense, and Laura, I can hear your argument. There's markers on it.
Yes.
There's all these things. You sound like Susan right now because this is
Hi,
Susan will be like, what do you think of what the neighbors did to their house? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, what do you think of it? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking. She's like, they painted their house a totally different color. I'm like,
we're observing.
When did they do that?
I have no idea.
3 weeks ago. I'm like, I had no idea.
Nope. All the way home.
I
That's
have
it.
no idea. Why would I ever notice that? I get out of my car, I walk in, and I sit down, I watch TV until I go to bed. Why would I look at their house?
Yeah, exactly. It happened with Jean the other day. She likes to cut up her food real small, and we were sharing like a plate. It was fries and some meat inside of it, and she cut something up really small and put it on her side, and I took it. And I ate it because I was just watching TV, and I took it and ate it. How could you not notice?
You like
I cut
that,
that up perfectly.
I'm with her.
I did.
Bruh.
Maybe I need you to keep your
food.
You need to go get your brain checked.
Yeah, you
Come on.
Sandwiches are still in backpacks. Man,
I'm going to need you to pay attention when it comes to food. Like, you can take whatever backpack you want.
You just
but,
made it worse.
Yeah, you're not
I may have
touching
made
my
it worse.
food or my drink.
I think you're right. Sandwiches are still in backpacks. Man, I can't trust Greg, man.
The further we get from that weird thing you did to Trudell's sandwich, the weirder that gets.
And every single day it gets weirder.
Yeah.
I
At
think,
first, I'm like, it was
No,
odd.
no.
I think
The
I
more he
appreciate-
talks, the more it actually makes sense that he did it.
Well, now that the more we peel the Bergman
Makes
onion,
perfect sense now.
Hey, I
Yes.
try to be an enigma, sometimes.
a sniffing enigma.
There you go.
Is that what
Wow.
That's what
All
I
right,
am.
let's get into what Wemby did yesterday.
God,
let's
man.
I want to talk about that 100-point thing because I think I want to see it. I want to see somebody go for it.
Not against the Lakers.
We'll see. We'll see. That
Okay.
last night might have been the opportunity to do it. It'll pop up again. We'll get into all that coming up in just a little bit. And let me tell you this. Do you want to go to the Genesis Invitational? Listen to the DeMarco and Trav show all week for your chance to win the Genesis Invitational VIP tournament experience. And when you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 to win a 4-pack of general admission tickets, and you'll be qualified for a chance to receive honorary observer passes and a photo with the Genesis Invitational champion on Sunday. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Your morning drive begins early in the Southland. Luckily for you, we present Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season. They have a top 5 player of all time in LeBron. They have a top 5 player in the sport in Luka. You can't tell me the point of this season is to win a championship because LeBron just told you they have no chance of doing that. You can't tell me the point of this season is for draft status. You can't tell me the point of this season is for player development with young players. The majority of the team is on an expiring contract to get to the team that Luka can build around. The only point of this season for the Los Angeles Lakers is to ultimately get LeBron James off the roster so they can restart this franchise around Luka. This is as pointless of a season for as relevant of a team as we have ever seen in the history of sports.
Start your day with Unsportsmanlike before the Sedano and Cap morning show at 7 a.m. Mornings on ESPN LA.
John Ireland here. Are you sore? If you are active, you work out, play golf, tennis, soccer, football, basketball. Are you a runner? Do you bike or exercise regularly? If you do, you need this recovery product. Go to this website, iSpotActive.com. iSpotActive.com. They make compression wear with pockets. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. The long sleeve shirt has 8 flexible gel packs that fit in pockets, upper back, lower back, elbows. It's form-fitting, moisture-wicking, doesn't stick to your body. There's no polyester to make you sweat. If you love to do what you do what you love with iSpot Active. Go to that website, iSpotActive.com. Everybody I know that has bought one of these things truly loves it. No more strapping on ice bags or trips to the cryo place where you got to drop $50 every time you do it. Ice and go. It's wearable. Ice cryotherapy. Get yours today. You won't be sorry at iSpotActive.com.
Los Angeles, introducing the newest, most trusted injury hotline.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob, 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, tomorrow, we are broadcasting live from Hollywood Park Casino. The House Rules grand opening. Your chance to press the flesh with Oral Hershiser, the Bulldog, Isaac Bruce, and I'll be there with a wireless microphone. I know Travis loves it. I'm going to be on the show tomorrow. DeMarco, Travis, producer Laura, and me walking around putting you on the air, sucker. Thanks to our friends at Legends Attic. Join us tomorrow afternoon at Hollywood Park Casino. Right now, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show rolls on your Wednesday on ESPN LA.
I'm excited to see Oral tomorrow. I'm excited to see Isaac Bruce tomorrow.
Me too, Bruce!
Yeah, it's going to be.
I'm so happy I get to hang out with him again.
You weren't there the day we had him earlier.
I had to leave.
You were doing something with the Rams, I think.
Yeah. Doing the same thing tonight with Chris Draft.
Is that what it was?
That's right. I went to interview Roland Williams.
Okay.
So I left a teammate to go talk to another teammate. Tonight I got Chris Draft.
What are you doing tonight?
It's like a Rams Iconic. You've seen those before.
Sure.
It's with Chris Draft. We're going to be at SoFi, so I'll be hanging out with some VIPs from the Rams, and we'll be just hanging out, meeting Chris, talking to Chris.
You've done it far more than I have, but I always get a thrill when I'm in a stadium, SoFi, Dodger Stadium, crypto.com, or whatever we're calling it now, Honda Center, Angel Stadium, any of these places I've been where I've worked in various capacities, when it's empty.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know what it is, but I think it's very cool to be in those buildings before they fill up with people, because you don't usually see them empty.
Well,
and you don't get to be in them empty.
The cool part about this, and there's a VIP party, and then they get to meet us in the locker room. So you see people that go into a locker room for the first time, and you should see their faces light up. And they make a beeline, all of them. It's either right for Stafford or Puka.
Oh, yeah.
That's where everybody wants to get their pictures taken. So it's fun to see, like, grown people act like kids.
When we went to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta, the Pats and the Rams, right? And I think you and I were on the same bus over to the stadium. And it was, I don't know, 4 hours before game time, maybe even more. Might even have been 5 or 6. And Amanda, who went on the trip as well, who we used to work with here, they let us all go through the locker room before the game. And it was the coolest thing, because they had all the helmets set up, all the jerseys set up. It was like walking through, and we got to go through the Rams, we got to go through the Pats, we got to go see all this stuff. And I'm not going to lie, we all know this is who I am. I can be a little cynical about things and kind of be like, yeah, whatever. Dude, it was so awesome to see it. It's really hard not to be blown away to see Aaron Donald's helmet
right
and
there,
cleats and jersey and shoulder pads just hanging right there ready for it.
It's like seeing Leonidas' armor.
Yeah.
It's cool. That's what I told you about being deactivated and not knowing. So you get to the locker room early, and it's all decked out, helmets, shoulder pads, everything, and your locker is empty.
That's got to be gutting.
It rips your guts out.
Yeah.
And they never tell you that's how you find out, for the most part.
Yeah.
Because it came down to the wire. We got to keep up the third-string running back because the other guy's got an ankle, so we need to put you down this week.
I'm sure everyone intellectually understands that, but emotionally, that's got to be devastating.
And I was
devastating.
I was the practice player of the week. I was getting ready to kill somebody. Nope, and they put me down.
All right. So the Lakers get blown out last night. They lose by nearly 40, and it felt like it could have been 50 or 60.
He could have scored 100. I really do.
I didn't think it were possible until I saw what I saw last night, where And by the way, and this kind of goes to what we were talking with Trudell with yesterday, and what you and I were talking about. And I think I read 3 different stories about this today about NBA tanking. And the Lakers weren't tanking last night. They got a lot of guys that are hurt. But there are a bunch of teams that are, right?
Yeah.
There are a lot of teams.
A third of the league is.
Right. That are basically saying, go ahead and do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
You get a situation where you get a team that's doing what Utah's doing, it's doing what Washington's doing what, a handful of other teams are doing. And then you get a guy like Wemby who's having a night. Look, you can't guard him when you're trying to stop him. What happens when you're putting up a passive defense? And I think the possibility, I don't know if it's 100, but I do think that we could see something in the high 70s, 80s, and maybe even 100.
I think he might have topped out at 80. What did he have, 40?
40.
Right.
26 minutes.
If he keeps going and you play him his normal minutes and he keeps scoring and he's hitting from 3, I'm sure 80 is a possibility without breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
But I thought.
Do you want to see it?
Not against the Lakers,
okay,
no.
But all right, take the Lakers out of it. But would you like to see in this scenario where one team is kind of like whatever, dude?
Not in the pros because the lead was like 30.
Yeah.
If it's like that, then what's the point? You don't need to do that in the pros, I guess.
What if it? I don't know if it can happen organically. Like the idea of what Ireland said a second ago, the game somehow remains a little bit closer than it probably should. That the rest of, in this case, Wemby's team is struggling a little bit. The other team isn't very good. But just to pile on isn't interesting. But if it's quasi-competitive, I'd really like to see it.
Yeah, of course. I want to see it, too. I want to see him get 80 because he had the ability to do so. And the fact that he had 40 and 26 minutes only just says how much would have gotten if he would have played if he got to 40 or 45, 50. Who knows? Because he was in a rhythm. Like everything they were trying to throw at him.
He would have been at 70 before the fourth started.
He might have been.
Easy. He was warming up.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. There's nothing you could do to stop him.
Is there not an element of like hitting a bunch of home runs off of the shortstop who came in the 8th inning? Like I get it. They count. They're major league home runs. But if, for instance, nobody's ever hit 5 home runs in a major league game. It's never happened. A handful of guys have hit 4. Okay. What if the 5th one came in a blowout where they hit the 5th home run off Kike Hernandez?
A position player?
Does that change the way you feel? It's got to a little bit, and that's kind of what Wemby was doing, right?
No, a little bit because of who's on the floor. But if you get 5 home runs, that's history. You're going to want that. You're going to see the 5 home runs. You were at the 5 home run game. No one's going to say, "Oh, but it was the last one was off."
You don't think so?
A position player.
You don't think so?
No, I do not think so. Like if Shohei hits 5 home runs, which is
and
very,
the last
very possible.
one is off Fernando Tatis, who's throwing 60 miles an hour.
Right. Yeah, I would.
It'll matter.
I think so too.
I don't think so. I think years later we'll just be saying like, "Oh man, he hit 5 home runs in a game."
Could you
Shohei's
get
amazing.
the 5 without getting to a position player?
You can.
Yeah, if the game were close.
I guess you could.
Like it could be one of those weird games that it's 10-10 in the 7th inning, and you've had a bunch of at bats, and you've hit a bunch of jacks, and they're still putting real guys out there.
I might think less of just a little bit, but 5 home runs in a game, you get the props. But if it comes off actual pitchers, yeah, you're that guy forever.
Like Shohei, when he 2 years ago in Florida, when he went absolutely bananas. Skip Schumacher, I think it was. Just allowed him to keep going there, go keep chasing him.
But that would
be
could
okay.
happen
too.
Last night, letting Wemby go, I wouldn't shake your hand as a coach. I'm clearly not playing anybody. He's on fire. He could score 100 if he wanted to. If you didn't yank him, I'd be mad at you.
Well, so remember Klay Thompson hit like 60 3/4, and they pulled him from the game. Kobe did it too. Yeah, Kobe did it too. So, people tend to pull when the game's out of control.
I agree with you. Okay, I agree with what you're saying. However, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. This is the pros. You're getting a check too. Stop him.
Okay,
this is
not. You know where my brain's going. Then
you're thinking cheap shot. You're thinking.
You said stop him.
I get it, and maybe that's why you don't do it.
Yeah.
But this isn't little league or even high school where feelings are a part of this. This is
the pay league.
This is the pay league. If you don't want him to drop 85 on your head, stop him.
You didn't have anybody.
Yeah,
there was nobody.
Suit
to
up.
stop.
How about that? Suit up. Because the Spurs, their whole roster suited up. Come play.
True.
You want to?
You're talking to the dudes that were out.
I'm just saying, like, suit up. They don't have an issue with if he's getting 40 because they and they made a decision to sit guys. That's not his fault. He wanted to go out there and perform.
Yeah, I mean, think about who was on the floor at that point in the fourth quarter. You had Dalton Connect, Chris Mannion, Adu Thiero, I think Maxi Kleba was on the floor at that time. Nick Smith Jr., Drew Timmy.
Leave Timmy alone.
Those were the guys that were out. Those are all G League
minutes
dudes.
in games like those. I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Ronnie played pretty good.
Ronnie hit that three.
Ronnie played pretty good.
Nobody. Is this where we're at? Ronnie hit that three.
You don't be sarcastic, right? Come on now. I'm making fun of him.
He was all right.
This is why games like last night are so disheartening, because there really is no takeaway from them.
No,
they're just. Before the game even starts, you've just run up a white flag and saying you can have it.
But I don't think this is tanking.
No, I don't either.
You had some injuries, and you've been injured all year. This is just what happened.
This is just an unfortunate residue of untimely injuries, but it's also like I know a coach.
It's not like picking up the wrong bag.
No. We're going to give minutes to this guy. We're going to get more minutes to here. We're going to get an opportunity here and get to see what you have in a real NBA game. Yeah, sure, but we knew the conclusion of that game before it even started.
True.
And that's just, it's like a wasted opportunity.
What was the G League kid?
Kobe Buffkin.
What'd you think? Who was that?
DeAndre.
Was that you?
That was me.
You did that? Oh, my
DeAndre
God.
doesn't make that noise.
Like DeAndre, really?
Nah.
No, what'd you think? No?
Okay, cool.
Nah, okay.
Shot 2 of 10. I mean,
why are these?
He's not.
Yeah.
Again, when the Lakers signed him, he wasn't going to be a rotational guy. It was just one of those. They picked him up in the 15-man rotation. He's up and down in the G League, and he's one of those that's going to get plugged in when there's certain injuries on the Lakers roster. It is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the 15th
guy. Why are they
guy.
so bad though? My God, their depth is terrible.
So
missing picks has to be.
That's not a mystery why they have no depth.
But
This is the result of short-term thinking over
so
many, many years.
Glaring,
and then missing on a couple of picks. This is short-term thinking where picks are going out. And now all of a sudden the pressure is on to the picks that you do have. They better hit. Ooh. They miss on Hood-Schifino. You miss on Connect. And all of a sudden you're playing Kobe Buffkin. That's how that happens.
See,
that's
I think you can take something out of that last night. It's not about the wins and the losses. It's not
sure.
about, it was guaranteed they were going to lose. You could knock that up before it even started. But you can take things away from guys like Kobe Buffkin. Like, what does he actually can he do for this team? What does Rui Hachimura do when he's the number
Your
one
favorite
guy?
Player.
He is not my favorite player. I'm not getting sarcasm today. But guys like that, like what is Jake LaRavia going to do? And don't shake your head, DeAndre. I can see what you're doing.
See, now you're instigating. See, he was cool with you.
I don't instigate. I would never instigate.
You were instigating them. Look at you.
But at the same
Baby
time, like,
Morales?
you can. It's what these other guys do. The depth guys, when they have the opportunity when they're out there, are they going to take that opportunity and show you what they can do, or are they going to fold and go 2 for 10 like Kobe Buffkin, or score 6 points like Rui Hachimura?
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's talking to you right now. He's talking directly to you.
That's why I think those games are, you know what those guys are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the reason he's the 15th guy on the team is because he's the 15th guy on the team. And whatever you get, it's like, it may be a pleasant surprise, but
it's kind of
cool.
It's kind of cooling me on the Giannis thing. Until you fix depth, it may not matter. You know what I mean? That's what last night kind of told me. Like, dang, you guys are like,
this is
better
why
than I thought.
And let's do this coming up next. Because what's going to happen between now and the end of the season, in particular, what's going to happen with LeBron, and what do you do next? Do you try to empty the decks to try to make a full-throated, acquisition
Based
of
on
Giannis,
Wemby
or
doing that?
do
Maybe.
you start to build a house from the ground up with Luka as the foundation of it? That is all coming up next. Don't forget that tomorrow, February 12th, 3 to 5:30, DeMarco and I will be broadcasting live from Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules grand opening. Our pal Oral Hershiser is going to be there. The legend Isaac Bruce is going to be there. Enjoy food and drinks and experience LA's hottest card room firsthand. More information at playhpc.com/events. That's Hollywood Park Casino. Park, party, and play 24/7. We'll get into all that coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA. And speaking of, this is how I know Oral Hershiser, because of my relationship at Rottollo Chevrolet. Been with those guys for a long time, and I feel great about it, and I think you're going to feel great about it too, because not only have they treated me incredibly well, and we've developed an incredible partnership, but I've bought cars from them. I send them a check every month for the car that we're still paying off, and I love it because they found us exactly the right car at exactly the right price, and I knew exactly what was going on from the moment we walked on the lot till the moment we left, and that's what they do at Rottollo Chevrolet, day after day, month after month, to the tune of 14 Dealer of the Year awards from Chevy. And I mean, Chevy decides who does that, right? 14 in a row. Talk about a dynasty. That's what they got going at Rottollo Chevrolet. So go see for yourself what all the fun's about at Rottollo Chevrolet. It's right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. It's right there. All the Silverados, all the make, models, and colors that you can think of. And if you're thinking, Trav, awesome. I want to go check it out, but it's a little far from me. I don't live near Fontana. No problem. RottoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RottoloChevy.com. And whether you go into the store in Fontana or whether you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in.
All gas, all Lakers.
Tomorrow night, the Purple and Gold are back at Crypto.com Arena, looking to defend their home floor as the Dallas Mavericks come to downtown LA.
And it's stolen by Kennard. Here come the Lakers on a fast break. LeBron down the middle, slam dunk.
It's Lakers versus Mavericks. Coverage begins tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
The Lake Show lives here. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
ESPN LA is bringing the action to Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules Grand Opening Celebration, happening Thursday, February 12th from 3 to 5:30 p.m. Join ESPN LA's DeMarco and Travis, as well as me, Chris Morales, as House Rules by Hollywood Park Casino, partnered with Legends Attic, the Southland's premier sports memorabilia gallery and store, officially opens its doors inside LA's hottest card room. Celebrate in style with great food, drinks, prizes. Meet Oral Hershiser and Isaac Bruce. More information at playhpc.com/events.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional, working, and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move. So she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Baby, let's cruise.
You were born too late, bro. Yeah, you missed it. You should have been around in the 90s.
I was born in 98, though.
I mean, like, around in the 90s.
I know. I'm messing.
Yeah.
I wish I would have been around in the 90s. It seems like I was too young because I was born in 88. And I was like, man, I would have done damage if I would have been in.
We had such musical diversity. It was so much fun. Oh, my God. This whole era. D'Angelo.
Oh, album.
R.I.P. D'Angelo. Yes, sir.
You said it would have been his birthday today, Laura?
Correct, sir. He was born in 74.
Oh, wow. Young.
Yeah.
I bet he caused more people to flunk drug tests than anybody in the world because of this whole album. I'm serious. Wow.
Did
you caused some other things, too.
That's what I'm saying, huh?
Visceral reaction to what they both said. It kind of hit me like, damn. Where they both, the year they said that they were born.
Oh, no, right?
Yeah.
I ignored that.
I was born in 88. I'm like, that sucks. And then what did you say, 97?
98.
Vividly remember that.
Reese, you stay out of it with your 2002 nonsense.
Get out of here.
Like, you can literally shut the blank up. Like, for real, bro. I mean, 2002?
Wow.
Come on,
Travis,
man.
my nephew, who I was mentioning to you during the break, he was born in 2000. So I was telling you that he came over for the first time to my apartment, saw some things, and he goes, oh, man, Thea, I'm getting old. And Christian and I looked at him and were like, get out. You're born in 2000. Get out.
No.
He's like, I'm washed.
Right.
I'm like, oh.
Washed.
getting better.
Well, he might be. I don't know. I don't know the young man, but you never know. Sometimes it happens early. Sometimes it happens early.
Yes.
All right, so what happens now? Like when you see what happened last night and the Lakers get creamed, and again, them getting creamed is not a surprise considering who was not playing, right?
Yeah, they fought.
But it did, I think, demonstrate how thin they are.
Oh, my God.
Right, and how top-heavy they are. That you've got an extraordinary talent in Luka. You've got a really, really good player in Austin Reeves. There's the giant question mark next to LeBron. And then I think everyone else is, let's wait and see what happens.
How many of those guys were actually NBA players towards the end of that game?
Not a ton.
Not a ton.
Not a ton. But I do think it brings up the question, like, what happens next? Because you're going to have to go build a whole team, and are you building a whole team around that third guy, Giannis, a Giannis-type guy? Or do you just, against your better instincts, say we're going to try to build a whole team? And if you are, does that include Rui Hachimura? Does that include guys like that you can find a use for, but you're going to have to pay at a real level? It's not as easy as just this or that. If it's this, then it's more of some of these guys. And if it's that, then it's probably none of these guys because there's not going to be any money to go around.
Right. Who wants to start back there? Turn around and look at him right real quick. Look at Greg.
I already know what he has to say because as soon as Travis brought up Rui, his eyes started flinching and all that.
No, it looked right to you.
Right to him.
Right to you.
Look, Greg doesn't think Rui's worth.
I'll give you my argument, DeAndre, and then you can retort however you want. I don't think that Rui Hachimura is made for this team. I think he's here for this year. He's going to do what he can this year. He's going to work hard, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. He's an okay basketball player. I don't think he's worth $20 to $25 million for next year. And I think there's a bunch of other guys that you can get for that money that's probably better than Rui Hachimura. Is he somebody that is going to, if I'm going to put my cap, I have $60 million in cap space. I'm going to do all these other things. I'm not wasting that money on a guy that just falls apart consistently over and over again in big moments. He'll hit a big shot here and there, but for the most part, he is not the guy that I put $20 to $25 million into.
I was with him until that last part. I'm kind of on your side until that last part.
Which
Go
one?
ahead.
So, I get it. Rui Hachimura is not the ideal piece you want to build around Luka, especially if you're going to bring Austin Reeves back. Austin Reeves is a guy that he's going to take into that cap space the Lakers got into going to this summertime. So we got to keep in realization to that. And the real philosophy that you want to do with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves is you want to build a team around younger, athletic wing defenders who can also space the floor and shoot the three ball, correct? Mm-hmm. That's what the Lakers process is going to go into this summertime. Then you got to take in consideration that they need to get a big man, which there's not really that much big man that's going to be valuable going into this offseason, which
I know
who
you
knows?
Don't want the one you got now.
No, you don't want DeAndre. And unfortunately, he's not going to be part of Lakers' plans in the foreseeable future.
That's an easy one.
That's very easy.
That's an easy one.
However, there is moments. I get it. It happened years ago. The Denver series where Rui Hachimura, he had moments in the playoffs where he looked really, really good, especially against the Nuggets, especially against the Memphis Grizzlies. I understand there's different circumstances and guys they had on that roster. You probably can still fit them in depending on what the rest of the roster looks like. I know there's going to be guys offloading this offseason that they can acquire. One name that comes to the top of my mind that's a real chance that will be a good fit is Peyton Watson from the Denver Nuggets, depending on what his contract situation is going to be. But we have to take into consideration that there's a lot of other teams that are going to make that bid for those guys just like that. So Lakers' room for error as far as who can they acquire is going to be a real challenge. So they might end up with Rui Hachimura once again. But depending on how can they fit the rest of the pieces in this roster.
Point of order, Your Honor.
Kurt Warner.
The question on the floor was, would you pay Rui Hachimura $25 million next season? Yay
would
or nay,
Would I
sir?
pay him? No, but
Okay.
if it comes down to it and if the Lakers can't make a move for someone else, yes, I would
You
pay
may
him that
wind up
money.
stuck with it.
That-
And you're okay with it.
That.
Right.
It may be where you don't want to, but you may end up doing it anyway.
Yes.
Because of what you said, D, which is there are other teams that want the other good players too. The Lakers aren't the other. Now, the Lakers have a pretty compelling pitch. They're the Lakers. They do have cap space. They do have Luka. They do have, the beginning of a new era, I think, which we'll get to coming up in just a bit about where LeBron goes from here. But the part you said it, D, and I kind of jotted it down when you said it. Yes, Rui has moments, but what the Lakers need less of are guys that have moments, and what they need more of are guys that kind of give you the same thing every single night, even if that thing is slightly less than the moment of the other guy. But I would rather, I think what the Lakers need, and this is a bad analogy, but bear with me here. I need a guy that gets a B on every test. I don't need A's and C's. I need B's every night.
Okay.
And I know it's kind of sort of the same GPA, but if you're giving me a C, a C minus, a C, a C minus, ooh, you were great. The A, good paper, kid. But the guy that just shows up every day and gets a B on everything, I know what I'm going to get with that guy, and I feel like I can build around that. Now, they may not be able to find that guy. They may not be able to afford that guy, or he may decide to go somewhere else, and you may get Rui in that situation. But the peaks, I don't need peaks. I need plateaus.
See, the only difference between you two, you guys are both in agreement. Like, you probably don't want to pay him that money, but DeAndre's saying you might have to. But tell me if I'm wrong. If you do get Rui back next year, it's not the end of the world, and that's where Greg differs.
It's not that it's
you don't want him. You're saying you can still use him. Am I right?
You can still use him because you can fit him in different scenarios that can make a little bit of success on the basketball court.
I do not think he's a great basketball player. I don't think he is. He's good. He's not great. He's not bad. He doesn't suck.
He can be on your team. He's not a black hole of we can't use this guy. He's not that.
No, he makes $18 million this year. At some point, they're probably going to have to pay him 20 to 25 next year, and over a couple of years, he's going to want an actual contract. So I'm looking at
what he means. He doesn't want to have to do that.
Right.
But you may have to do that anyway.
Because that hurts you for the future of what your team is going to be built as. And this summer, we've talked about it before when I was here last week, that this summer is the last time the Lakers are going to have a summer like this in a really long time, with all the cap space, with 75% of your roster off the team.
I know where you're going.
It needs to be right.
I'm coming around to your point.
And Rui is not that guy.
And just your decision makers too.
Yep.
Yeah, because like last night, that depth was kind of like, wow, dude, I didn't know you were that bad. And then I didn't get this from John. Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe it was a bad subject. I wasn't here for that. What happened with Hood Schifino? Why did that flame out so fast and so bad?
Didn't have the goods.
First off, he was very injury prone. He couldn't stay healthy. And then when you do throw him on the basketball court, he just wasn't a good fit for what the Lakers want to do.
Or anywhere else for that matter.
Yeah.
So that's him and Connect. Kaput.
Yeah, because Connect,
well,
he's playing himself out. He's not playing. He's not performing well.
Usually when you miss like that in the draft, talking football-wise, you're not around long.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Two busts like that can't help you at all.
This brings up a whole nother topic that we can get into because you miss. Now, again, you're busting.
But it's a different sport.
You're busting in the middle and towards the back. It's not like you're busting at the top. That's a little different. But the thing that you brought up, I think, is a great point. That usually, if you miss a couple of those, like we're going to get somebody else to make these. What they've been able to do,
take
and
that part
they,
away from you. Yeah.
I mean, he has been able to do. Rob Pelinka is just move a coach out, move another coach out, move another coach out, and continue to just say, "Not me, you." That could change.
You're
because
down to your last rook.
The person that was ultimately saying you get to stay or leave is no longer the person that says you get to stay or leave. So we'll get to that coming up in just a little bit.
Can I just read off a couple of these names though, real quick, that are notable free agents that probably be a realistic chance for Lakers to acquire? Is Lou Dort. He's going to be a notable free agent, but he has a team option.
I know you hate him, but I love him.
I love Lou Dort.
No, Dort would be great.
I love Lou
Dort.
But think about how much you're going to have to pay him. Because he's going to be worth that money. When you pay him, he's going to be worth it.
Play defense.
And then Walker Kessler is a possibility.
I like Walker
Kessler.
He probably wants a lot of money.
A lot of money. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what we're getting at.
I prefer Dort.
But I'm saying, if we're saying it's going to be a lot of money, think about it. The Lakers only got $60 million in cap space. So that's what I'm getting at, is that there's going to be a scenario that you might have to sign Rui because he might be willing to take that little less just to be on a team.
I think if you're Pelinka, if you're Genie, if you're Mark, you're hoping someone else comes in and fixes this problem for you.
So,
in other words, we will give him that offer, and then the Lakers can just say, "Yeah, we can't do that."
Okay, so
we're going to go in a different direction.
If Rui comes and says, "You know what? I'll do $10 million a year," okay, now we're having a totally different conversation than 20 to 25. If he's going to take less than he's making now, sure, then you do that so you can get other guys. That. Totally okay with.
You like that, just not at that price.
Not at that price.
But they're not going to him right away and be like, let's negotiate. They're going to let him test the free agency market. So that's what I'm getting at.
He'll get more elsewhere.
Yeah, he's going to test the free agency market, and then
will he?
It's not going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he probably will.
He'll get more elsewhere, and you'll probably hate it 5 years from now.
Yeah, there are bad, like they say, it only takes one.
Yep.
It only takes one.
The Charlotte Hornets, like, oh, you can fix our team.
There are 30 teams, and it only takes one of them to make a bad decision to take this off your plate.
Yep.
To the point where it's like, yeah, I can't do that. The Far Side is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Hubba Bubba. Good gum.
Let's cut that up.
I like the one with that comes like a baseball, like a little patch.
Big League Chew?
Big League Chew. Came in a patch. Hey, kids, it's not chewing tobacco.
My kid still eats that.
Looks like it and kind of feels like it. And you got a big old jaw in your mouth of bubble gum.
All in your cheek like you're a squirrel.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Get ready, SoCal. Hard Rock Casino Tajon is giving away a kilo of gold in February. Unity by Hard Rock members can earn entries all February long for the $500,000 kilo of gold giveaway just by using their card. Join us every Thursday in February for your chance to win big. Details at casino.hardrock.com/Tajon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
ESPN LA family, on personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it and bring something different to the table.
The home of the Lakers, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Far, right now on the Travis and DeMarco afternoon show on ESPN LA.
So every now and then at the gym, you know, I like to talk to everybody. Everybody talks to me. So this one guy walks by, and I have no idea what he means. He says, beware of people that say amen the loudest. And he walked off. Right.
Just out of the blue?
Just out of the blue. Hey, what's up, young blood? We talked for a hot minute. This was during Black History Month. He will say, give me 3 things black people have invented.
Okay.
And if I don't have 3 things, he will give me 3 things plus 100 more.
Okay.
So I must be ready.
You need to prep your conversation.
So I did. I prepped. So I'm ready for him. So now he just hits me with the one-off. Hey, beware of the people that say amen the loudest. And he keeps it pushing. The other thing is, I think I'm going to get used to wearing heeled shoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like high heels?
No. Greg Bergman.
Like how?
What's fine?
Like
you're
dress
as bad
shoes?
as Mason with the wide crotch thing. That just took me all off guard.
Well, that's just aerodynamics.
Right. But I never heard that, never thought about that. Pills to make it bigger.
That was
That's
weird when I heard it. I even told Greg, what the bleep are they talking about?
I have no idea.
It was weird.
Physics, aerodynamics.
See, you do that with a straight face.
But continue with your booties.
No, but I think I'm going to start wearing more.
Like men's dress shoes with a hard heel.
See, I don't want to call them dress shoes.
What would you like to call them?
Because I have this thing. I have a suit phobia or suit anxiety. When I wear a suit, it just makes me feel weird.
You feel like you're going to court or something?
Kind of, I guess. I don't know. You know, when you wear a suit, your posture changes.
I feel good when I wear a suit.
I do too, but but it's weird. It's different.
It is different, but
that's what I mean.
Good different.
I wanted to live my life in sneakers.
Okay. You've earned the right.
I wanted to be a Toys R Us kid.
Okay, you've earned the right.
But as we get older down the road, and your body starts to change a little bit, heeled shoes seem like, I don't know, a
Do you have
godsend.
them on today?
I have them on today.
Would you mind displaying them?
Oh, they're just,
Okay,
that's nothing.
I have another question.
That's what I mean.
That's a soft heel. That's a rubber heel.
Right, but it's got a heel. It's not a sneaker.
I get you.
Yeah, it throws me forward. It puts my body back in posture.
Okay.
It's like telling me to grow up. You know what I mean? It is. It really is. Like,
I think there was a line in Beavis and Butthead. Like, he looks like a guy who wears hard shoes.
I think it's time for him to start wearing hard shoes. I put these things on today, and like the normal little aches and pains, they're just not there.
Do you have socks on them?
I don't like standing up a lot, like doing sidelines.
Yeah.
Standing up for hours.
You need comfortable shoes for that.
But I think it's the heeled shoes. It may be time to put the sneakers away. Yeah.
Get a sneaker with a heel. Call Sua and have him design a new one for
I'm
you.
not wearing
Sua.
I'm not wearing a sneaker with a heel. I'm just
maybe you could be like Prince. You could be a
Hey,
trendsetter.
listen,
people like Greg walking around.
Those are kind of cool. I have sneakers that are like, they have wedges and stuff. They're kind of lifted.
You can wear those.
Women
I
have
can't
a
wear
little
those.
more
Yeah.
license to be creative.
I still want to know because it looks like you don't got no socks on. With
I don't have socks on today. So that's the other thing. When you and a lot of people do this when you have your shoes made. You know, when you the rich people, when they
cobbler.
You get
them cobbled.
They don't make shoes for your feet with socks. It's just your feet. You're not supposed to wear socks with well-made shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a new one for I didn't know that.
I did not know that
That's what I
either.
heard.
Yeah.
That's what I was told, and it actually holds your feet a little bit better in shoes like this.
So you know the Susies from Sua?
Yeah.
He says do not wear socks with those.
Yes. The one time I was wearing them on the game, at the game, I wasn't wearing socks, and that's when I kept saying, "This is like great for me."
Yeah,
this is awesome.
I'm gonna wear socks. Thanks.
Why?
Yeah, I don't. My feet. I don't want the sweat in my shoe with my skin. I need a layer of fresh cotton between the shoe and my foot.
There are things you can do, like when you take these off. When I take these off tonight, there is powder you put in to kill
I'm
the
not.
smell.
It's not like an odor thing. It's when I have them on. I don't like my bare skin.
The feeling
on
of
the
it.
shoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
The feeling.
If I'm barefoot, I'm gonna have flip flops on.
Sneakers, yes. These are, you may see me like walking around with these shoes on with no socks on. Don't think I've lost my mind. I'm doing this on purpose.
Or you just hadn't done the laundry.
Yeah, that too. No, see, I'm just choosing not to wear socks.
Get some booties. Get some booty shoes, like socks.
Those suck.
I know they do. They roll to the middle, but
Yeah.
like those at least will give you that
What do
barrier.
you guys call booties?
Those ones that just they barely go over your toes and they barely go over the back of your heel.
Oh, that look like canoes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Those are booties.
Yes.
Those are booties.
No
So
show
No
socks.
No shows come up a little higher.
No shows are a little bit higher.
Yeah,
So
she's right.
What's the ones that just come up just above your ankle?
Ankle.
I call those booties.
Come on.
No.
What are we doing here?
There's like
It's like
there's,
an inch.
Yeah, but
We're
it's
moving
it's
this.
an
It's
every inch
different.
counts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like those.
Is that right?
We've talked. Did you not hear the ski jumping segment?
What do you have more of in your sock drawer? Do you have longer socks, shorter socks? What do you have more of?
I'm about a 50-50 split of
Oh.
the no shows and the long ones that I wear with like my pants.
You guys too? Same thing?
Yeah,
No, I
have dress socks and no show.
Dress
You have more
socks?
dress socks
Laura
and athletic
complimented
socks?
me on my sock
Oh,
game.
I love your sock game.
Yeah, more athletics. No, sorry, more dress socks than athletic socks.
You have more dress socks than athletic
I'm
socks.
about to because I wear a pair of each every day.
Okay. You wear a pair of each every day?
When I work out, I wear my short socks, and when I come to work, I put on the long socks.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But
Yeah,
dress
every-
socks, though.
Every shoe needs a different
There you
type of
go.
sock, man. Like I have the booties, I have the no-show, I have the ankle, I have knee-high. Like there's different types of socks for different types of occasions.
How many pair of knee highs do you have, DeAndre?
Knee-high socks? I have no pairs.
knee highs?
No
Come
knee highs.
on.
Okay.
They're kind of big. When we were kids,
Oh, my God. Everybody. Over the knee.
every
Yeah.
12-year-old boy
Yes.
had knee high. Like, do you remember the brand in particular that were super hot when we were kids?
Not Champion.
No,
Which one?
those were popular like we were in high school, but they didn't come up to your knee. They came up to like just mid calf.
Which one?
The Hang Tens.
I don't remember
Oh,
those.
you didn't
I
have
don't remember
those?
the Hang Tens.
Oh,
No.
Hang Tens, yeah.
Yeah.
They came all the way up to your knee. It looked like in retrospect, it looks absolutely
It
ridiculous.
used to be cool to have your socks up.
Yeah,
Jordan
yeah.
ruined
Michael
that.
Cooper.
How high are your dress socks? Where do they go to?
I have a calf issue.
Yeah, big calves. Sua likes your calves.
So
Yeah.
they go just to where my calf starts.
Okay,
Because they won't go over.
It goes all the way up just below my knee because I hate the fact I'm wearing them right now.
You're wearing stockings.
I'd have to have a pylon.
You're wearing
Oh,
stockings,
yours
Greg.
are kind of fresh too.
I can't see.
They're a little ripped though. You don't want to show the ripped ones.
You got holes in your socks, man? Oh my God!
Now I noticed that.
Look at you. You got holes in your socks.
I was like,
No way.
Let's not put those on the air. Sorry, Greg. Don't fall
Sniffing
down.
sandwiches.
Like, check
Look
it out.
at
So
you.
I wear them all the way up
Look at
because
you.
I don't like when it starts falling below my calf.
Yeah.
So I want it all the way up.
Well, do some calf raises.
Stay up. I got nice calves. My calves are really, I've got some good calves.
My gosh.
They're not too big.
Are we going to
not
have
too
a calf war now between you and
No,
Trav?
look,
he wins.
Yeah.
no. That's
already.
He's got giant calves.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I got Travis beat.
No.
Oh.
As far, I bet his calves are way bigger than yours. As far
I don't
as
know.
We have to measure.
Do we have measuring tape?
Yeah.
There's got to be a tape around here
I'm sure.
I have a measuring tape at home. We're on remote tomorrow. Sorry, dude.
Okay, let me ask you this, DeAndre. When you go to shop for pants, and do you have to specifically start by asking the person in the pant department, look, this is a weird thing. I need the widest possible pant leg at the bottom, not at the top, because I have calf stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
Then
Yeah.
you might win.
Yeah.
Like I start with
your
the
calves
calf.
are that big?
I got big calves, man.
Give me a piece
I
of
know-
string.
now
We'll
I
do
need
it right
to-
now.
yeah, we gotta-
We'll
I was gonna
measure
say
this.
something.
I think I got measuring tape in the back.
You got measuring tape, please.
Oh,
Please.
let's
You
see.
got
Hold
the
on.
biggest calves in the world. Like you're part Polynesian somewhere.
That's what.
Yeah.
Travis,
Yeah, you are.
I
You
will
guys-
say
Yeah.
that I didn't understand, because for women, it's like a waist to hip ratio thing, right? Like that's the issue for me. But Christian went to the wedding and he needed a new suit pant or whatever. And for the life of this man, like his legs were so thick that the guy's like, oh, you need a bigger one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Smaller waist. And I was like, that's a thing for guys too. I did not know that you guys could do that too.
Well,
Heck yeah.
certain pants are cut differently, and like for instance, Levi's are actually pretty good.
Yeah, Levi's are great.
See, I wear Levi's.
Yeah, they're wider at the bottom than
Yes,
they
they
are
are.
than the regular pants.
You know why I don't wear Levi's? Because they don't fit my butt. They fit my calves perfectly. Yeah.
I couldn't wear Levi's for the longest time because I was eating too much, and they didn't fit great
Yes,
in other
sir.
places. But the calf is
No
spot
doubt.
on.
You still walking, Trav?
Hey, see, there you go.
Wow,
There you go.
DeAndre.
See, now I'm going to be even more self because I did not go today.
See?
So I'm now. I
Why
gotta
you guys
double
gotta
down.
do
You
that?
didn't close your rings?
Because
I
we
didn't
care.
close my rings.
Lord.
Oh,
we
no.
I
care.
didn't close my rings today.
Listen,
This
as
is how
a
we
fat
do.
girl,
Yes.
that's a little hard for me to hear because I'm a big back.
See?
So,
No, we do this because we care. You would check on me, right?
I would.
There you go.
but he doesn't look like he gained weight. Now, if he looked like he gained weight, I'm like, okay, now we check. But we didn't need to
Just
check.
making sure,
I think
Did you
you're
work
just
out
being
today,
cruel.
DeAndre?
I did work out there, yes.
There you go. See?
I did not.
I didn't have to
Me
ask him.
neither.
He told me.
Yeah.
See?
I did not. But it's never mind. I'm just gonna wear it. I'm just gonna wear it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So LeBron says he has 4 options. Or I shouldn't say LeBron says. There is speculation that LeBron says. Let me try again. I thought I'm not going to say it. There's speculation that LeBron might have 4 options at the end of this season.
Really?
4 different destinations. We'll get into that. Coming up next, it is DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA. And do you want to go to the Genesis Invitational? Let me tell you, you do. It is a great day out there. Call 213-799-0139. Let me give you that number again, 213-799-0139. Call right now. And caller number 7 is going to win a 4-pack of GA tickets to the Genesis Invitational and is automatically qualified for the VIP tournament experience. One qualifier will be randomly selected to receive honorary observer passes and a photo with the Genesis Invitational champion on Sunday, only with ESPN LA. Caller number 7 wins right now.
Now loading LAFC 2026.
And expectations are high. MLS Cup, CONCACAF Champions Cup, Leagues Cup.
Hey, this is Son Heung-min. ESPN LA is black and gold.
Every trophy, every match, every moment matters.
It is Denis Bouanga, Los Angeles Football Club.
The black and gold are coming for it all.
LAFC 2026. Loading now on ESPN LA.
Nothing like Valentine's Day in a cozy casita. My own private plunge pool, extra fluffy bed. Wait, is this thing on? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
From Cielo above to Mosen below, we've got Surf and Turf 3 special ways this Valentine's Day.
Number 2.
The best part of getting here is it's so easy.
And the number 1 reason.
Lunar New Year. Pin your wish on our wishing wall, and it really could come true. The 20th or 21st.
Morongo. Good times.
Call Jacob.
And there it is, LA, the new number that's changing the game. 800-345-6789. From courtside to curbside, when accidents happen, Jacob's the one you call.
With nearly 3 decades of experience, Jacob has the reputation to get you the compensation you deserve.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Jeff's day is off to a slow start. So he heads to AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination, where Sammy, a local AutoZoner, tests his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge, and Sammy does that for free too. In no time at all, Jeff is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Access to education changes lives. That's why National University provides flexible online and hybrid programs from associate to doctorate degrees. Since 1971, NU was built to serve non-traditional working and military learners nationwide. NU understands the demands of work, family, and service. Each year, more than 130,000 learners trust National University to move forward. Visit nu.edu to learn more.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
Hubba Bubba. Good gum.
Let's cut that up.
I like the one with that goes like a baseball, like a little patch. Big League Chew? Big League Chew. Came in a patch. Hey, kids, it's not chewing tobacco.
My kid still eats that.
Looks like it and kind of feels like it. And you got a big old jaw in your mouth of bubble gum.
All in your cheek like you're a squirrel.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show, Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, tomorrow, we are broadcasting live from Hollywood Park Casino. The House Rules grand opening. Your chance to press the flesh with Oral Hershiser, the Bulldog, Isaac Bruce, and I'll be there with a wireless microphone. I know Travis loves it. I'm going to be on the show tomorrow. DeMarco, Travis, producer Laura, and me walking around, putting you on the air, sucker. Thanks to our friends at Legends Attic. Join us tomorrow afternoon at Hollywood Park Casino. Right now, the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show rolls on your Wednesday on ESPN LA.
Not so much that I mind Morales at Hollywood Park Casino with the mic and the crowd. That actually is fine.
That works.
I know, because he's away. He's out. Yeah. He's over there. He's on the other side. It's when he's 5 feet away from me in here that it's like a lot.
I didn't know. Like, it's so funny when you talk to Morales and his takes are all over the place.
You don't say.
Half the time he's doing it for the bit, for effect. But when he talks about Oral Hershiser and how much of a fan he was, you get to really see that guy, that real kid. It is awesome.
No, I'm excited. Look, pitchers and catchers tomorrow. I mean,
it's amazing.
It is just about. Wow. You know that it was either yesterday or the day before. I forget. It was exactly 100 days since Rojas hit that home run.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What a great 100 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's constant happiness, even though everything that's going on with the Lakers. To have back-to-back World Series championships, I'm always in a good mood.
You just wake up happy, don't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If I'm in a bad mood, go, back-to-back World Series championships.
If the Rams would have won, I would have been happier.
The details of it, too, kind of fade, just because that's how our brains work as human beings. There were 10 different times that it almost didn't happen, and the coin needed to land their way 10 times, and it did.
And it did.
Wow. And it did.
Even the Rojas throw to home where Will Smith's heel went up, and then the spike just barely got back on.
The Pajes catch, the double play to end Game 6, where Kike, the dig by Rojas behind his back. The guy, I forget who the runner was between second and third.
It was the guy with the big arm in right field. Barger. Yeah.
Barger makes a bad read on a ball, gets doubled off. Will Klein, 4 innings of clean baseball.
To me, that's the one.
It's a great choice.
That's the one.
It's a great choice. Every starting pitcher that the Dodgers had pitched in Game 7 of that game. I mean, Yamamoto pitched on 0 days rest. Take your pick. All of it. So a double play to end the game.
Yeah, the Yamamoto stuff is just insane. To pitch pitch as long as he did. It wasn't a complete game in Game 6.
Not in Game 6, but it was 7
yeah,
or
it was
so
7.
innings.
He went incredibly long, and then to come back and pitch another 2-3 innings.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, I don't even remember anymore. But all of it is after 3 innings or 3 2/3, whatever it happened to be. That's insane. You don't do that on back-to-back days and for that long.
It was amazing, and they're going to get a chance to do it all over again.
And you're back at it already.
Going to get a chance to do it all over again. All right, so, DeAndre, you were saying that Brian Windhorst was on Rich Eisen's show, correct?
Correct.
And that Wendy was saying that LeBron could potentially end up in Golden State?
Well, yeah, there's 4 possible teams that LeBron James could end up being with if he decided to depart with the Lakers. And he mentioned that it would be the Cavaliers, the Warriors, and then 2 undisclosed teams.
Okay, let's take those in reverse order.
Okay.
The 2 undisclosed teams. What do you make of that?
It means they don't exist. Yeah, undisclosed teams. They don't exist.
Yeah,
Right.
that feels like people trying to create a market where maybe the market's not as vigorous as they might have.
My girlfriend lives at Niagara Falls. Yeah, that's what that is.
Despite the many
Yeah, that's
girls
right.
in the
There you
Niagara Falls. No, that feels like we're going to try to drum up some interest and say
course.
that, everybody wants the thing that everybody wants. So, hey, wait, who else wants that? Let me see if I want to get in on that. We'll see. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, but I tend to agree with
I
you.
would want to be in the LeBron business if I could. I would want to slap LeBron or James on my logo and sell it. I'd be interested, but I don't know how he fits on a basketball team that has designs on winning. I don't know because if it actually could fit, you'd probably try to make it fit right here.
I still think this is the most likely place that he comes back to.
You think?
I do, because let's go through the other 2 options. Let's start with Cleveland. That makes a ton of sense, right? It makes a ton of sense because it kind of closes the whole LeBron circle.
It
right?
does.
Starts in Cleveland, it gets back to Cleveland, and then eventually ends in Cleveland.
You finish there.
It makes a lot of sense. What's he going to do for them? They just made a trade for James Harden, who's got a contract extension. They've got Spider Mitchell. They've got Evan Mobley. They've got 3 guys that are really high-level NBA players. Is LeBron going to come in to be the 4th best guy on a team? And at what cost? At what price? Like that, to me.
Well, he can still play, but you're going to have the same problems you have here.
Right.
Yeah.
And he can still play, but is he a better basketball NBA player right now than Donovan Mitchell? I don't think so. Is he a better player right now than James Harden? I don't think so. Evan Mobley does different things, so you're really not competing with Evan Mobley. Like, it's it makes sense from a narrative perspective, but from a basketball perspective, I'm not so sure.
Nope.
So that feels
right.
less likely than it may have. If he just wants to close the show there and sit there and do a tour and
art,
wave,
there
but
you go.
Basketball, I'm with you.
I don't see how it's going to work. I told you what my pick is going to be, and I'm taking action.
Hit me.
It seems like the only place he could go where you could kind of make it fun and it would be something they've talked about forever is Golden State. Steph played with him in the Olympics. They were great. Draymond has said for years, I'd love to play with LeBron James. If not here, why not up there? Like I said,
because
slapping James on the back of a Golden State jersey and selling it,
that's going to happen no matter where he goes if he goes to a new place.
But,
and the Warriors aren't desperate for jersey sales. They are a crown jewel team.
I'm just saying it would put butts in the seat. But I mean, as far as like the Marvel, DC superheroes movie story of the 2 best players of the era are playing together, Steph and LeBron.
But they're no longer that.
No.
You know what I mean? Like they were the 2 best players of the era. They no longer are. And in particular, LeBron's still very good. Steph is still incredible. But it's like it feels like that was, to use your movie analogy, that's a movie that needed to be made 10 years ago. It's not necessarily a movie that we need to make now. And I don't know if the Warriors are any closer to winning a title than the Lakers are. If he's moving around to try to find a title, it doesn't feel like that's any better.
I don't think LeBron comes off the bench for the Warriors.
I don't think he comes off the bench for anybody.
Well, that's the thing. Then there's no room for him. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DeAndre.
He doesn't fit anywhere if that's the case because
he fits here.
So he can fit on any team. I don't think LeBron James can fit with anybody, and he can play well with anybody. To me, it comes down to
do you call this playing well?
So yes, he's an all-star this year. He's playing very well.
Offensively.
Offensively. And when he wants to play defense, he's a very good defensive player too, but he just doesn't want to.
For a while, but he can't do it for 4 quarters.
No, of course not.
That's what I mean. There's same problems here.
And we're not expecting him to, unfortunately. You expect him to in the playoffs, not in the beginning of February.
Right.
So, but to me, it's more about money. Like, where is he going to get the money that he's going to want on any team? Because if he's making $50 million this year, and he leaves here, where is he going to get anywhere close to that? Nobody has that kind of cap space.
LeBron is going to have to take a pay cut. He's not. He understands that he's not a $50 million guy right now, and especially the way NBA is right now. He's not at that level to get $50 million because not a lot of teams are going to get interest if he asks for how much he's demanding. He's going to understand. That's the reason why he opted into his $50 million with the Lakers, because he knew going down they're going to shift their energy towards Luka Doncic. They're going to start building around him. He understood the process. That's exactly why he opted in. He was still hoping for a chance to go in this season, hopefully to compete for a championship. It's not working out in this scenario. I feel like he can still be plugged in with the Cavaliers. If he's not going to probably start. If he does, they're not going to play him that much minutes. He's probably going to play in limited minutes. He's going to understand his role at this point in his career.
LeBron off the bench in Cleveland.
That's why it makes sense, though, to be in Cleveland, because it closes the circle to what we were talking about. He takes a pay cut and says, well, I want to finish there. He controls the narrative if he does that versus, teams are not willing to pay me or can't pay me. And then I don't see him going to another contending team.
There you go, Laura. I think that you and I are kind of seeing this the same way. I don't think that the money is going to be the issue. I think the money will figure itself out, right? He will take less, or they'll figure out a way to strike. Like, I don't think that money is going to be the reason why he goes here or there, right? Like, if somebody's offering him a max deal over here and somebody else is offering something less than that, he's not going to chase the dollars, I don't believe. I think that the part that we've never had to talk about with LeBron before, ever, is what's the want? Like, what's the want from the league? That before, when LeBron James became available, the league would line up anybody all 30 teams. You want to come here? Great. We'll figure it out. Come on in. It's not true anymore. Now, there are teams that would say yes, but under these circumstances, with this understanding, with you deferring to this person or that person, like, the terms have changed for the first time ever. You just mentioned when he opted in. It's the first time ever he opted in and the team went, yeah, okay. Like, we're not here to, hey, will you sign up for one more? They're like, yeah, okay, let's see what happens next. We all thought he was getting ready to get traded when the statements came out and everything else. Like, we thought the end was here, and it was just kind of, Like, I don't know what the desire, and again, it's complicated because I agree with you, DeAndre. He's still a really good NBA player, but it has to fit and make sense for that team. He's not going to Charlotte. He's not going to, Orlando. He's not just going to show up somewhere and do it to just do it. It's got to have to make sense economically. It's got to make sense from a basketball stance. And I think that for the first time ever, the variable in this equation is it's got to make sense for the team that's asking him to come in and that he needs to fit in rather than we're going to fit in for you.
But why is he going to go anywhere besides a contending team? You guys are saying
I agree. I don't think he would.
If you're not going to go to a contending team, you might as well just retire. You're not going to go just waste away at another.
Exactly.
So there's going to be. So if he
needs a tour,
to me,
though.
And you may be faced with
he
that
needs
option.
the tour. He needs that.
The only team that wants you is a non-contending team.
I think he's also kind of had the tour. They made a big deal in Cleveland. They made a big deal in New York. They're making
the tour part is overrated.
Yeah, that's the other part of it. So if he goes anywhere else besides stay here. Or go to a contending team, there's no point in his mind of like, why am I doing this? Why am I killing my body to just play just to play? No, it's to win a championship and have a chance at it.
If that scenario, championship, have a chance at it, participate in it, take a tour, I think all of those goes into the bucket for why he's very, very likely to come back.
He's 4-6, right?
For all of those
Winning
reasons.
Another one won't change his legacy.
It will be 5, Ty Kobe.
But it won't change his legacy at all.
I'm with you on that. But I think what it could be, let's say the season ends in however it ends. It ends. The Lakers say, go see what's out there for you and let us know what you want to do moving forward. And he looks around, and it's a pretty quiet market.
Yeah.
And the season ended in a dissatisfying way. Not for him personally, because he's not embarrassing himself or anything. He's still really good. But do I really want to go do this one more time for all those reasons you said? And that's when the retirement thing, I think, might kind of settle in. And then he could do I don't need the retirement tour. Don't know if I'd buy it, but he could sell it that way. He could sell it where, there isn't a place where I need to go and do this one more time. I've scratched every itch there is. I agree with you. There is no more one title does this or that. His legacy is written as one of the greats of all time.
No matter what.
And it could just be I looked around and it's not there. See ya.
But sometimes it's the players legacy that is not about what we all think about his legacy. His legacy won't change for us. What about for him, for his own mind? These guys, Kobe, Michael, LeBron, they have a different type of feeling of what they want to get to.
At 41, you're never going to get there.
But if he feels there's a chance.
And even in the mind of certain people, even if you had 2 more than Kobe, they won't think you're better.
No, it's not about them. It's all going to be about him. I got to 5 like Kobe.
Let me ask you this,
I had a chance at 6 like Jordan.
I understand your point. Does he, with one more, does he feel like he's a better or equal to basketball player than Magic Johnson? I guarantee you in his head, he already thinks he's a better player than Magic Johnson. And he's probably right, by the way.
But look at the stats that he's putting up. He was the number 1 overall in points. He's rising up in rebounds. He's going up.
But he's never going to. I'm with you. But he's never going to get to the top of that mountain. That chapter is closed. So just getting one step closer to it. I don't care if you loathe everything about LeBron James, and there are people out there that do. You're a fool if you don't understand that he's one of the 2 or 3 or 4 best players ever.
Again,
he just is, and he's going to sit there whether he wins another title or not. And I think he's as aware of that as anybody else. I don't think that one more of this, that, or that, it doesn't really change much. At least as I see it.
How many people have, I don't know the answers. I'm trying to look it up really quick, but it's taking me a little bit longer. How many people have 5 championships versus how many people have 4 championships?
Yeah,
I think that
I'm
is
just
something.
going off the Kobe, Magic, Kareem has 6.
Bill
I think
Russell.
Jordan's got 6. Bill Russell, Robert Horry, Steve Kerr.
The number rises considerably.
But even with that, if you were going to definitively pass those guys as a greater basketball player, it should have happened by now. And at the end, if you get one more, it's not going to change opinions. LeBron is LeBron, and he's one of the best ever.
I'm with you.
It's like people that don't like chocolate. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
All right, I can name them.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so it says 4 rings: Curry, Draymond Green, Iguodala, Klay Thompson, LeBron James, Manu Ginobili, Parker, and Shaquille O'Neal.
That's 4.
11. So Bill Russell has 11. Sam Jones has 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 guys that have 8. 1, 2, 3 guys that have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 that have 6, and then a bunch of dudes have 5. There's a lot more people that have 4. To be in that in that conversation of 5, I think it changes his mind.
He's already in the thinnest slice. He's already there.
No, the argument about whether him or Jordan is a real debate to have because it can go either way. But in his mind, getting to that 5th championship to fill up the hand, that I think that means something to him, and that'd be the only reason to come back.
I think retirement is on the table more than it has been, and not because that's his first choice.
Yes.
I'd make a bet that he retires.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah,
Did you guys make a bet? Wait, what was the bet?
No, DeMarco's on the Warrior train.
The Warriors.
Yeah.
He and Steph Curry team up.
Telling you right now.
Easiest $20 ever.
He's getting that. First, I don't think he's going to Golden State.
I'm taking all action.
He's getting that retirement tour. I'm telling you right now. It's
He's
going to be.
on it.
I
It's going
agree
to
with
be
DeAndre.
what's in it for me.
Yep.
I'm going to be getting the retirement tour. I want to find different ways to make money, get endorsements. I want to get the last shoe out for LeBron. I want to get all the different types of endorsements to promote my last tour. Make this all about me this season. I'm telling you.
I was 95.5 on you, and now I'm more like 75.25. I just the pendulum has swung a little bit back towards me. I still think you're right. I still think that's the most likely scenario, but I think it's a slightly less heavy favorite.
This whole argument or discussion that we've all been having has made me think he's going to retire more than he would come back.
Oh, you think it's more likely than not that he's done?
Now I'm moving more towards retirement.
Why?
Here's the other thing.
It doesn't benefit
you've said
you at
this
all.
in a variety of different ways. And I know, he makes movies, he makes TV shows, he does this. I understand that. This is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still really good at it. That's why. Right? Just as simply as that. I'm still one of the 25 best players in the world, and they're paying a lot of money to do this, and I'm really good at it, and I love it. Why wouldn't I?
Maybe he's afraid to leave.
Yeah. And just
I don't know who I am without
this is
it.
what I
don't
want
know.
to go do. This is what I'm still put on this earth to do. I'm still really good at it. If he were barely hanging on, then it would be dude, come on, man. Just go. Just go.
Win with you.
But that's why I don't think he's retiring, because he's
with you.
still really good, and because of everything that DeAndre said and we've talked about. He's that guy. You said it. The ego that he has, those guys have it.
I was going to say, not just him, all of those guys at
All
that
of them,
thinnest
right.
slice.
Challenge one thing.
And that's one of the biggest things.
Okay, so he's got a flawed game this year, right?
Yeah.
Fair? Defense
yes.
is
Fair.
lagging,
Yeah,
and he doesn't have a ton of energy, but he can still score. So is he good because he's good at 41, or is he really a good NBA player right now?
He's a good NBA player.
He's a really good NBA player.
With that many holes?
Yes.
Okay, so he's no different than anyone else that can't play defense.
You saw who was on the Lakers floor
so what's
yesterday.
the high side?
For him?
At least Luka can score 50.
Yeah.
What's the high
Look,
side then?
if you LeBron can still get you 20 a night in the NBA. Like easy, right?
Okay.
That's not easy to do. There are not a lot of guys that average 20 points a night in that league, and he can still do it.
Granted, is he good because he's that old and still doing it, or is he a good NBA player?
He's a good NBA player.
Okay.
He was still dunking
I'm
on
not
dudes
sure.
the other
I'm
night.
not sure anymore. I'm just
on
curious.
OKC, he was dunking on them.
He can crash on people. I'm sure he can.
See, but
George Foreman can still knock people out if you stopped moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you actually danced, he's got problems.
OKC was playing defense, and he was yamming on him.
Okay. In a series, what do you think he'd do against OKC?
Put up 20.
He'd average 20 points a game.
I guess we're going to find out.
Yeah.
But we're so focused just on the points category. He's still really good at facilitating the rock. He's still good at getting guys in the right positions. That's why he still makes him at one of the top of his game.
And I'm not picking on LeBron, but it makes the Lakers what? A championship level squad, or just
no? I mean,
but that can't be the only threshold. You know what I mean? Like he's still. I'm with you. They're not
for a great NBA player. That's what I'm saying. Are we just scoring points? Or are we trying to win?
He's trying to win,
Yeah.
but if he doesn't win, that doesn't mean that it's a waste of time. You know, like that he's trying to win. They're trying to get better. It's not like he's just out there running up and down the floor for a terrible
it's
team.
not his fault.
It's
his basketball
still
IQ alone.
To finish this up, right? If he were still that effective, do you think people would? Like you said, the market would be bigger for his services.
But here's the problem.
If he could really help you win.
Here's the deal. And it's a great question. I think if his name weren't LeBron James and the circus came to town with him, if it was just the basketball,
Just the play.
there would be a bigger market for him. But when you
when
you bring him in, the circus comes to town.
I thought the circus was part of it.
Not
I
anymore.
want the circus.
Nah, I think the circus depends on what team we're talking about. Some teams would be fine with it, but those teams I don't think, like the Warriors, do they need the circus in town?
Hey,
I don't know.
Tell your LeBron fans I'm not picking on LeBron, DeAndre. I'm just asking questions.
I got you.
And make sure you defend me in these LeBron circles.
I mean, you kind of
Just
sound
asking
like
questions.
you're hating. It sounds like you're hating on LeBron, which I do a lot, but kind of feels like you're hating on LeBron.
I love LeBron. You hate Rui. See, it's obvious.
No, I don't like Rui.
Join ESPN
admit
LA tomorrow, February 12th, from 3 to 5:30, as DeMarco and I take our show live from Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules grand opening. Meet our pal Oral Hershiser and the legend Isaac Bruce. Enjoy food and drinks and experience LA's hottest card room firsthand. More info at playhbc.com/events. Hollywood Park Casino, party and play 24/7. I missed my calling, DeMarco. I could have been an Olympian. Tell you what, it's next. DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Your morning drive begins.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for y'all. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
With us, and the Dallas Cowboy angles will start as it is the beginning of the Dallas Cowboys season. No, they don't play 17 games when everyone else does, September through February. They start their season today on February 10th, and they finish it right as the opening kickoff for everyone else takes place. That's when their season is over.
Start your day with unsportsmanlike before the Sedano and Cap Morning Show at 7 a.m. Mornings on ESPN LA.
It's Evan Cohen. Be sure to start each weekday on ESPN LA with unsportsmanlike mornings, 3 to 7 a.m. The 1-2 punch in LA morning drive. Evan Canty Michelle, and then Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Morales, tax season. What are people spending it on?
Hopefully not stuff they can't see clearly, Cappy.
Exactly. Orange County, use that refund wisely at VisionWorks. 7 locations to serve you: Laguna Niguel, Santa Ana, Fullerton,
Lake Forest, Rancho Santa Margarita, Brea, and Buena Park. Eye exams, fresh frames, updated prescriptions. The home is Boca.
If your vision's off, everything's off.
And VisionWorks makes it easy to take care of your eyes without blowing your whole refund.
So spend smart
and see better with VisionWorks. See the difference.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
That's the right promo. Because my ability to fall, I think, would have helped me in the Olympic sport that I missed out on.
I'm so excited for you to talk about this.
Which one?
Curling.
Curling.
I have a pretty good ability to throw things at targets accurately.
Okay.
Okay.
A little bullseye in you.
Yeah.
Daredevil?
I got a little bit of that. And curling seems like it would have, had I grown up in Minnesota or wherever they do the curling, Canada or whatever, I think I would have been really good at that.
You think so?
Look, think about it. I'm good at bar shuffleboard. I'm good at regular shuffleboard. I'm good at cornhole. I'm good at darts.
The little one
pucks,
with the
like
sand?
The little, yes.
I love that game.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too. Pretty good at that.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm almost positive I would have become a high-level curler, you can't tell me that everybody that does that in Minnesota every weekend when they go out to do that isn't just fall down smashed on beer.
I'm sure you have to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if you can go out there, it's like bowling. If you can go out there and bowl with a beer in one hand and the ball in the other, why couldn't you go out there and curl with the stone in one hand and a beer in the other? That seems so right up my alley. There's no cardio. There's no speed involved.
I'm with you except for one thing.
Hit me.
Just the one thing.
Hit me.
It's the body position they get into.
I think I could do it.
You think so?
I think so because it's not.
It's like the splits almost.
But it's not a quick movement. You can get down there slowly. You kind of walk into it and then you kind of slide along the ice. Like if you told me I had to drop into a split position, no chance.
Yeah.
But if you told me I can ease into that one knee position, I could do that.
Maybe I'm projecting. It's not that easing into that spot. It's getting out because you got to get up and start brushing.
Well, I might need somebody there to like pry me off the ice, but that's fine. But see, once I've had a couple of Coors Lights in me, I can pop right back up. I'm pretty limber at that point.
Take a Brett Favre. There you go.
I'm just saying that feels like something I would have been really, really. Because you watch the Olympics, I can't run fast, I can't swim fast, I can't ski,
can't jump.
I can't do any of that. So I can't play basketball like that. That seems like something that if you just gave me a solid couple of months to really grind it out, I feel like I could get pretty good at it.
Who does the handguns? Is that the winter or the summer?
That's the summer. The guns in the winter are the biathlon. The targets are the
Who's the
summer.
scary-looking assassin dude that only has glasses on? You know what I'm talking about.
That's summer.
That's summer?
Yeah.
Okay, that guy scares me.
That guy looks like he has side work doing that as well.
That guy scares me a little bit. But I see you with the curling. I do. I see that. There is a little...
Does it not look fun to you?
It does look fun. But here's the thing. Is it only fun because it's once every 4 years or a couple of years?
I think so.
Okay.
Like I don't need a profestional curling
you don't
league
think you
on
can
Saturday
do a whole
afternoon.
league?
Afternoon.
Hey, playing like the Seattle group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. I don't need like a pro. I just need it once every 4 years.
Once in a while. Okay.
Go over there. Like Greg, I think you mentioned it. I was watching the curling last night. It's riveting.
It's great.
It is so much fun, and the way they can curve that stone, and I clearly sweeping the ice does something. I guess it melts it or gets it faster, slower, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can't stop watching it.
No, every single time you're looking, they start out with their hand on it, and then they spin it just slightly. Just a little, and just kind of roll with it. You know, there's a place in Hollywood where you can actually
There's a
curl.
spot in Irvine where there's an ice center in Irvine that has curling.
I want to go do it.
I want to go do it too.
I think it looks incredibly fun, and this is something that you think you could do in the Olympics?
I'm nearly look, I'm 54 years old. It may have missed me, but had I grown up in Minnesota, I'm virtually certain I would have made the Olympics as a curler.
There's a defensive end that was he was in Minnesota.
Jared Allen.
Yeah, Jared Allen. He tried.
He and Mark Bulger are together. They curl.
And they're not very, and they didn't make it.
No, they didn't make it, but they think they're going to at some point.
Really?
They are dead set on it. Now,
And
these
are
are
I trust them.
These are athletes.
Me too.
I mean,
Your whole thing is don't try.
I mean,
that's why curling is for me. Does it look like they're trying?
Yes.
No.
Do you like chess? Do you like chess?
Yes.
Listen, this is very much like chess.
No, chess, you have to be like a math genius
No,
to be good at chess.
this is. Did you not watch last night? They have to tell you exactly where to hit. Make sure you hit the one piece, one stone into the other stone.
Hey, I'm a field player.
Look at you.
That's how I feel with axe throwing. And look where I'm at.
I'm a field guy. There's two types of golfers, right? There are guys that are technicians that talk about angles and angle of attack and all of these things and hip rotation. And then there are guys that play by feel. I play by feel. I know that stone, and that stone and I were one. I let it go, and I just know exactly
That's what you think, don't you?
Yeah.
See?
But you need to know angles and stuff. It's incredibly riveting. And like yesterday, it was on in the morning, but it wasn't on any of the channels. It wasn't on USA or NBC. You had to watch on Peacock.
Yeah.
Which it's a gold medal match. Why are they not putting gold medal match on one of the big channels?
You can go with your significant other. You can go by yourself. You can play with a buddy. Like there's no endless. There's no limits to what you can do.
Please put it on
curling.
video when you guys do this.
You want to be a team? We can
Maybe I'll just slide it with my foot.
There you go. See? There you go.
That way I don't have to, bend my waist.
There
I
you
can
go.
just kind of slide it with my foot. Go down there and redirect.
You're gonna get down on a knee and just roll with it.
That's what DeMarco
Or
was
slide
saying.
with it?
Like now
You can't get down there.
Hold on.
You can't get down.
Wow, man.
You are
Let's
being
see.
disrespectful,
Look,
sir.
you can't get down there. That's not it. You got to get no. That knee's got to touch the ground.
Knee on the ground.
The knee has to
Flat.
And
Flat.
lean forward, and you're sliding. Now you got to hold this while you're sliding. There's no way you're going to break something.
I think I'd be like the Mike Trout of curling.
First telling him
I need to
telling
get
you
that
not
on
walking
video.
in and
Can
out.
we do that
We
again,
got to
Trav?
be realistic now. I mean, those dudes train for that. See, I mean,
Yeah.
come on
they
now.
go out there, they bring a six pack and a broom, and they call it training. And that's why I know I could do it.
I think we should do it.
Yeah.
Okay, bring a paramedic.
You bring a Rubbermaid broom. I'll bring a couple of rocks from my backyard, and we'll go out there and knock them dead.
Greg, make sure
I'm in.
Dr. Clapper's with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to do it? You just want me to get on one knee?
Yeah. There's no way. Yeah. You're going to hurt him. He's going to be hurting tomorrow because of this.
But you have to put your leg flat and you have to slide.
Slide.
Like slide.
Now you got to slide. Now you got to slide
I'm not gonna
forward.
slide on the carpet.
then step forward and
Carpet
drag
burn.
your back foot.
This is going to be good.
I only
Pow-pow.
do it for money and medals. I'm not doing it to show off right now.
Money and
Get
medals.
something over. There's a bat over there. Someone like let's see your sweeping motion.
Oh, I'm
Give us-
the thrower. I don't sweep.
No,
I
well, you
I
have
hire
to
guys to
switch
sweep
off
for
back
You
me.
and
got to be a sweeper. You just look
no,
at you.
like a
Run
relief
back and
pitcher.
forth,
I come
back
out
and
of the
forth.
bullpen. I just throw
You
strikes.
got to sweep. Come
I
on.
got you. I'm your guy. I'll be the sweeper.
Oh,
You're the
my
sweeper.
God.
Yeah.
Are you going to come out, DeAndre?
I'll come out. Yeah, I'll try something new.
Have you
I'll
been on a pair of skates before?
Hell no.
Okay, this will be better than
No,
you.
you're not
see?
on skates.
You're not on skates. I can
You're not
wear
on
I can
skates.
wear
There's
Jordans.
special
Right,
shoes.
it's even worse.
No, I think there's special shoes.
Dress
So
shoes.
Yes.
Booty
I'm
shoes.
going to get a special deal with Vans. They're going to make me curling shoes, and I'm going to go out there and
Oh,
knock them
please.
dead.
Some
I'll
of these
be in-
Olympians have like Skechers on.
I was gonna say, don't they have Skechers?
yeah,
Yes.
a bunch of them have Skechers.
Have you walked on ice before?
Yeah.
Very
This will be good.
carefully.
Okay, right. This will
Very
be fun.
careful.
You gotta
Exactly,
be
very
very
careful.
Can you
careful.
skate?
A little bit.
That's awesome.
I can't turn.
But you could if you could go around the rink.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
and
can't
not
do that.
backwards. No.
I can't do back. I could get around the rink,
No,
and that's about it.
not like Cappy.
Not
Cappy-
gracefully. Would you look normal?
I'd
Or
look
would I be
okay.
like, that guy really doesn't know what he's doing?
I look okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, no, Cappy can skate.
Cappy can skate.
Though
yeah.
he said he couldn't.
Yeah. No, Cappy can skate.
He sandbagged, didn't he?
Yeah, he
He
did.
did.
I
Yeah.
just
like I
push
can't
with
swim.
my right foot and keep my left foot
Either
pointed
way,
in the right direction.
The point is to stay upright.
Should
Yeah.
I be cramping in my hamstring right now? Is that normal?
What,
I'm
I,
getting down on one knee.
what did I tell you? I told you.
Tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Every morning, you think you've heard it all on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. And then Cap opens his mouth.
I ever tell you guys my dad, when I was a little kid, my dad chewed tobacco. It was called Red Man. Like, it was in a pouch, and then you take this big thing of tobacco and you put it in the side of your mouth. So my dad comes home one night, and he's got a can of Dr. Pepper. And I looked at the Dr. Pepper as a little kid, like, ooh, that looks good. I'd like to have a sip of that.
Don't tell me you actually sipped it.
Oh, no, Cappy, no.
You would have vomited immediately.
Let me tell you something. I go to sip on this Dr. Pepper, and my dad goes, no! And I already had it down. And then he told me that it was his chew spit. Gross.
You went and threw up, right?
So disgusting. I don't remember throwing up. I just remember being like, oh, Dad, gross.
Real stories, real laughs, zero filter. It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN.
Nothing like Valentine's Day in a cozy casita. My own private plunge pool, extra fluffy bed. Wait, is this thing on? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
From Cielo above to Mosen below, we've got Surf and Turf 3 special ways this Valentine's Day.
Number 2.
The best part of getting here is it's so easy.
And the number 1 reason.
Lunar New Year. Pin your wish on our wishing wall, and it really could come true. The 20th or 21st.
Morongo, good times.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you. And for a limited time, when you donate your car, you'll receive a $200 restaurant voucher and a 2-night, 3-day hotel stay at one of 50 locations. Call 1-800-983-6530 right now to schedule your vehicle donation and make a positive impact on the environment while helping others. Heritage for the Blind, where every car donation counts and every person makes a difference. Call 1-800-983-6530 now. This advertisement is paid for by Heritage for the Blind.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. And Tip or No Tip on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Presented by LA Care. LA's most affordable health plan. Part of our community offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered. And connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org. Tip or no tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. All right, guys. So last night I was at the Lakers game, and they were giving away a promo item. It looked kind of cool. It was like a beach towel. And I was looking around the building. I actually saw a lot of Spurs fans in the building last night, which I was like, oh, okay. I see you guys. And I saw a young, probably like 13 years old Laker fan ask a Spurs fan, hey, can I have your promo item? You're a Spurs fan. I don't think you're going to use it. The Spurs fan turned around very politely and said, no, I'm going to use it. But it got me thinking, tip or no tip, if a fan would ask you for the promo item and you're not a fan of that team, you would actually cough it up. I'll start with you, DeMarco.
If I'm not a fan of the team.
Yeah, like you're a Spurs fan, but they gave you a Laker item, and a Laker fan asked you for it.
Oh, I'd gladly give it up. Absolutely. If I'm not into it.
Tip. No?
Gladly give it up.
If it's something I might use, even if, like, for instance, like you said, it's a beach towel.
I think it was a beach towel, yep.
I would use a towel. Even if I'm not a Laker fan or a Spurs or whatever the logo of the team is.
What if it's not a beach towel, one of the small ones?
I use it to
You
dry
still
the
use it?
dishes.
Okay.
Yeah, like
All right.
it has nothing to do with the logo on it. It has to do with whether or not I would use
Functionality.
it. And I would use a towel, so it has more to do with the item than the logo.
What about a cup?
Oh, I keep all the
You
cups.
keep the cup.
Oh, yeah.
A figurine of some sort.
Nope, you can have that.
Okay, there you go.
You can have
Okay.
that. Yeah.
What about you, Greg?
I think it depends. I'm with Travis. It depends on what the item is. What if it's a bobblehead? Like if it's a bobblehead,
you can have it.
Yeah, there's certain things that I would just give away. A towel I would give away because I don't want like a.
Want to rep
let's say
that team, right?
a clipper towel in
Dude,
my
when I'm
house.
wiping the
I don't
water
want
off
that.
my car, I'm not repping my team. I'm getting my car dry.
I don't want it in my
Yeah.
house. So I would probably, if a kid asked me for it, I would say yes, of course.
Definitely. Calendar?
13.
Nope, you can have that.
You can have a calendar.
Yep.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of stuff.
You can have that. Yeah.
Right,
Like
yeah.
a bobble. Like if I
If
went
it's
to
a Kobe
Padre game.
bobblehead, I don't care. I'm keeping that, right?
If I went to a Padre game and they had who's that shortstop they signed that doesn't play? Bogarts.
Bogarts. Oh,
Yeah.
he's
You can
terrible.
have my
You can have
Bogarts
it.
bobblehead.
There you
I
go.
don't want that.
Machado, you can keep them.
I'll break it in front of you.
Wow.
If it's a Machado bobblehead,
I like Manny Machado.
what is wrong with
Wait,
you?
what?
What is
Oh,
it?
no.
You're not a Dodger fan.
Wow.
Call me whatever you want. I like Manny Machado.
He's a
Okay.
jerk.
Yeah, what is about Manny that you like?
He's an awesome baseball player.
That's a pretty good reason to like him.
Yeah.
He's a good third baseman and he has a great bat.
Dude, he's walking
He's a-
straight into the Hall of Fame.
Walk
no, he's-
straight in.
He's so annoying.
Annoying.
I agree with you.
with
He's
you.
terribly annoying. He's an incredible player.
Like it's Bregman. It's like Altuve, Bregman, Correa, Machado.
Yes, he's in
On
those
your
categories.
hate list,
Yeah.
he's talking about just ability.
Oh, ability. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's really good.
Machado
No, he's
is-
great.
baller.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't say.
I'm
Do you,
with you.
do you
Yeah, yeah.
like? Do you like Altuve?
No.
He's
Because
he's a baller.
He
Yeah,
is
but
a
he
great
cheated.
player.
Do
He
you like
cheated.
Bregman?
No, he cheated.
Yeah.
Machado didn't cheat. Machado's kind of a jackass, but he's a great
Not
player.
kind of.
Jackass.
Dude.
Yeah, I like me.
I'm not Johnny Hustle blowing my
No, you know
blowing
what?
the
And
bubble as I'm running to first
I get
base.
it, and I know why you hate it. I'm not telling you not to hate it, but
I'm going to win a championship
I
before
know.
you
like
do.
guys. I like guys
at
that are
that
like,
age.
I am what I am, and I don't give a damn whether you like
That's
it or
Machado.
not. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, moving on because I don't care to talk about him more.
I got a Machado jersey.
Oh,
Man,
dude.
but you don't know nothing about baseball
at you.
anyway.
First of all, I defend you all the time.
A Dodger, a Padre, an Oriole. What one?
Padres.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's an Oriole, it would be fine.
Bruh. See, now you...
I was so happy when we got him.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
Okay, so over the weekend, let me move on now. 'cause I'm
Machado
just
hurt me.
I'm just yeah, we're hurt. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Over the weekend, ChatGPT had a trend that took over social media. People were giving basically what they were doing were they were throwing in their job title into AI, listing their daily duties, and asking them to spit out a caricature version of themselves. I was kind of iffy because I'm not a huge ChatGPT, but it looked cool, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I actually loved how mine came out. So much so that I was like, I have to do the entire crew. So I did yours, all of ours, and I sent you a text. And if you're on YouTube, you can also see them. I feel like, honestly, they're kind of funny. They're borderline, very terrifying, close to what we look like. But they're also just kind of cool to look at. So, tip or no tip, your caricature picture that I made looks very similar to you, and it represents you.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll go with you first.
It's spooky how close it is. It's okay, if you're looking on YouTube, I'm holding my phone up for mine right now. It's literally almost exactly how I'm dressed today. It's the right shoes, it's the jeans, it's the
It's
hoodie.
on YouTube right now.
It's the martini, it's my Apple Watch. It's all the stuff I love. My coffee, my burgers, my Rams, my Dodgers, work. Like, it is spooky how accurate it is. I really do like it.
I kind of loved it when I did it.
Yeah.
What about you, DeMarco? Tip or no tip?
I like everything except my short legs.
It makes you look short, and you're not a short guy.
I look like a hobbit. Yeah, I do.
I got like crazy eyes in mine.
You know what else I like about mine? It makes
But I
me
like
look
it.
a
I do
little
like it a
younger.
lot. It makes you look what?
Younger.
It does.
My beard is
totally look younger.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to bring up DeMarco's because the first
my
thing
legs,
that
man.
DFAR said, not DFAR, oh my God, I'm tired today. DeAndre said about DFAR was DeAndre, what did you say? From afar, it looks like.
I said from afar, it looks like Aaron Donald. From afar.
That I'll take. There you go.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
From afar, yeah.
There you go. I'll take that. The body of a Greek god.
It does.
There you go.
Yeah, it does look like they took out half your legs, though.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I think I
what are
can
those like? You know what it looks like? It looks like a DeMarco Farr gnome.
It does.
Yeah.
I can
we just need the little hat on top of it.
Wow. But everything else is good. There's food there. Number one dad. There's weights. There's a football. Yeah, that's good.
What about
Everything
you,
but
DeAndre?
the legs. Yeah.
Did you like yours? Tip or no tip?
Yeah, mine's very, very similar because I do rocking the Eagles bucket hat, and of course, I do
The
Lakers talk daily and stuff. So
Eagle on the top was
Eagle on the top is really, really creepy. So yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I thought that was like a I Love America kind of eagle. Like the way that it's soaring over the entire landscape of the picture. I'm like, this
I will say this though,
America.
I love it how it made me so swole.
Yeah, no, you look good.
Jacked,
you look good.
I think that's the one thing I don't like about mine. I wish they made me swole. Like I just did. I know I'm not, but I would have loved to have it.
Okay, so I will say before you get mad at ChatGPT, I'm not good at using it. This is probably like the second time, but I had to throw a picture of you with the description. So like the description, DeAndre gave me a picture, and it just kind of made so the picture you gave me,
right.
you look very.
Well, that's me really.
You know what I mean?
I really am not strong. So, but I like that DeAndre said he's on the basketball court. Actually, there I am.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
cool.
looking at yours, Greg. Can I nitpick yours for a second? It's nothing to do with you.
Yeah. There's
Why
no
is
glasses?
why is the Raider helmet black?
Oh, that's ChatGPT not fully
ChatGPT.
understanding.
Yeah.
it yet.
Wow.
You have to teach it, which is really cool about the whole thing.
The
So-
Raider helmet needs to
Gotta
be
teach
silver.
it.
You're right. Yeah.
And-
So
yeah.
you teach ChatGPT to
Oh,
be
see.
able to give. Yes, they're learning. It's AI. It's learning.
Great.
About you.
What could go wrong?
I like the helmet though. The black. It's not
It
bad.
doesn't look bad. It's just not the helmet. Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't have glasses.
Laura,
I
you
would've
like
liked
yours?
Glasses.
At first I wasn't like really loving it because it made me look so different. But the more I look at it, I'm like, oh, our girl look cute on ChatGPT. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I dig it. It's a very good representation of me, I feel like.
You're
Kinda-
right, Greg. Without glasses, they need to put glasses on you.
Yeah, it looks. I kind of look like Dennis Miller.
A little bit.
You do look like
You
Dennis
look like
Miller.
Chris Taylor is what you look
Oh
like.
my God.
God, I already have that one
Yeah.
enough. But they did a good job with the gray in my beard. Look at that.
I
They
know.
actually threw that in there.
Who
pretty
hates
well.
Rui Hachimura? This guy.
That guy. I will say the nails, the fact that it got my nails in the ChatGPT picture was kind of weird. Like if you notice, it has the long almond-shaped nails. I was like,
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's weird.
Oh.
Do you wear hoop? Oh yeah, hoop
I
earrings
do. I
today.
do
Yeah.
hoop earrings. Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
kind of cool, right?
It is
Yeah,
cool.
super cool. I like
ChatGPT
it.
is so creepy. Man.
It's scary.
scary. Man.
It's
When I
scary.
posted
It's
it,
the future, man. You better get on the
Yeah.
on train or get off.
Scary.
You're done.
I do.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about that at the Laker game, but really quick, somebody said when I posted this over the weekend that they liked it so much that we should do stickers, and I kind of want to do it, and I think all of you guys would look cool in a sticker too.
As long as they make my legs
Not a
longer.
bad idea.
Oh.
You need. Yeah,
Long as they make my
I'm
I'll
with
legs
fix
you.
it.
longer.
I'll fix it. I gotta learn how to do this chat.
Real quick, someone in the YouTube chat
They're
said
right.
Greg's picture has 4 fingers.
They're right.
four
They're
fingers.
right. I only have 4 fingers in
Really?
that picture, and I have a wedding ring on. Which no, that's done. How
Yeah,
did that
Greg,
to
what
say
happened?
that.
You have
Yeah.
a thumb and 3 fingers. That's amazing.
Oh, God, that's funny.
See, you got to teach it,
Wow.
but once you teach it, you have to say, "Hey, I need 5
I'm less
fingers."
worried about ChatGPT now. If it doesn't know we have 5 fingers on each hand, I think they got a ways to go.
Maybe it's missing the thumb. It's inside like this, you know, like
But
holding. I don't know.
that's if
I love how it has the taco meat coming out the top too. Look at that.
The taco meat,
Do you not know what taco
your
meat is?
hair, and your
Chest hair,
chest.
baby. Yes.
Look at you. Oh my God, you said taco meat. Wow.
if that's supposed to be
That's what it's
Greg's
called.
index finger, then they made his index finger deformed.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a
got
loss
4
either
fingers.
way.
Yeah, that is a loss
That's
either
pretty
way.
great. That's pretty.
It's
great.
very funny though. Nice job, Laura. Those look good.
Those are fantastic. When are you? I know you got to go do your thing. When
Yeah,
are you,
I'm
when
gonna
are you going?
bail. I gotta go hang out with Chris Draft for a while at SoFi Stadium. Meet
All
some
right.
VIP Rams VIP guests.
All right,
have
good.
some fun.
Go do that,
Yes.
and we're going to talk a little bit about finally somebody kind of getting under Tom Brady's skin a little bit, which is pretty great. It was pretty fun to listen to. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Tip or No Tip is presented by LA Care, LA's most affordable health plan, part of our community, offering Medi-Cal and LA Care covered and connecting Los Angeles to trusted, affordable care and support. Learn more at lacare.org.
The LA Morning Drive double punch of great sports radio to start your day. Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle, 3 to 7 a.m.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season.
Followed by LA's only local sports morning show, the all-new Sedano and Cap morning show at 7 a.m.
Well, we've only been in morning since September of last year.
It goes to show you how much better we are than everybody else.
Weekday mornings on ESPN LA.
How about that? So by next year, skyrocket to the top of the charts, baby.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where the game's legends make their mark and history is written.
It's official. The round that will long be remembered. Oh, yes! Ludwig Oberg.
February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Get your tickets now at genesisinvitational.com.
Join ESPN LA Thursday, February 12th from 3 to 5:30 as myself and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show broadcast live at Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules grand opening. Come meet sports legends, enjoy food, drinks, and prizes inside LA's hottest card room. Visit playhpc.com/events for more info.
In Los Angeles, it's not about closing deals. It's about opening partnerships. At ESPN LA, we're hiring audio play-by-play and digital marketing consultants. People who build relationships and create custom solutions powered by ESPN LA and the biggest teams in the city. This is where brands connect with fans who care. Competitive pay, full benefits, unlimited upside. Open your next partnership. Apply now at goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget, tomorrow, we are broadcasting live from Hollywood Park Casino. The House Rules grand opening. Your chance to press the flesh with Oral Hershiser, the Bulldog, Isaac Bruce, and I'll be there with a wireless microphone. I know Travis loves it. I'm going to be on the show tomorrow. DeMarco, Travis, producer Laura, and me walking around putting you on the air, sucker. Thanks to our friends at Legends Attic. Join us tomorrow afternoon at Hollywood Park Casino. Right now, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show rolls on your Wednesday on ESPN LA.
I need to figure out what to do with my kit that we got yesterday.
Oh, your soccer jersey.
Yeah, I have a few.
I like that you called it a kit, though.
Yeah, I've gotten hooked up with that. It's probably my fourth one. I need to do something with those.
So yeah, I got a bunch of them in my house. I just don't.
I
don't know what to do with them.
They're just hanging in my closet.
Right.
And I need to come up.
Do
with
you have a
something.
man cave? Sorry, Greg.
I have a murder room.
Oh, why don't you display them?
I could. There's not most of the wall space is taken up, but I could take some stuff down.
Yeah, because see, I have, so when we were with Legends Attic, I had Puig sign my jersey.
Yeah.
So I have that, and I bought a frame. It was way too big for my apartment. So I now have to stash it back into like a thing, a protective bag or whatever. But I always think having the jerseys displayed is really cool.
No, they look great. They look that's not a bad idea.
Did you get your name, your Travis or Rogers on the back?
My last name.
So I did that and got Bergman on my back one time for an LAFC jersey. Went to a game and I got relentlessly made fun of by people that work here.
Why?
I don't know. There's like, you can't put your own name on the back of the jersey.
Who are those people?
I don't remember who it was, but it was probably.
Who is those people?
Because
we all do that.
It was a couple of years ago.
I'm more inclined to wear a player than my own name.
Right.
Like if I went to a Dodger game, I would never have my own name on the jersey. I would have Hershiser or Valenzuela or Ohtani or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not a player. So now, when I get those jerseys, I say no name.
Yeah.
No name on the back. I want it clean in the back.
I still wear Romo. Both of my jerseys that I have for LAFC, and no one has ever given me crap for it.
Yeah, but you're a lady.
Exactly.
You're nice.
Don't be treating me differently.
We have different rules.
But we're not going to. People are going to be less inclined to heckle you.
Or just put a nickname, like
he
whatever.
put
Sweet
D-Hawk.
Tea. Sweet Tea. That's nice. And
that's a good
D-Hawk
one.
in the back. Yeah,
I should
D-Hawk
have put
in the-
unique on mine. Dang, I missed that
Sweet
one.
Tea wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys see where Clayton Kershaw got hired by NBC officially?
Love it.
I do too.
Absolutely love it. Votto too, right?
Votto, Rizzo, Kershaw.
So I don't know too much about Rizzo, but Votto and Kershaw are amazing at this.
They are 10 out of 10 hires, and I'm with you. Of those three, I know the least about Rizzo, but what I know about Rizzo, I do like. He has personality, and he helped the Dodgers come back in the fifth inning of that game by not getting over to first base quickly enough, so I appreciate that. I'm going to nitpick for just a second. I wish, and I understand why he's not. So this is not a criticism. It's just I feel like there's more there. I wish he was doing games instead of doing the studio.
Oh, he's doing studio?
He's
I
doing
didn't see
studio.
No,
Yeah.
I don't really enjoy it. He's great at it, but every time, we've talked about this before, every time he's mic'd up at a game, he's perfect.
He's everything that you're looking for in a broadcaster, calling at least everything that I'm looking for in a broadcaster. He has authority because he's been out there and done it at the highest level, and he knows what it's like to be in the middle of that fight. He can speak to the fight intimately. This is what it's like when you've got the bases loaded and one out. You got me. I'm paying attention. So he's got that. He is incredibly good at explaining nuance in baseball. Like, hey, this is going to happen because that might happen. I think that's one of the things that Oral is amazing at. Oral Hershiser at saying, hey, the reason that he swung and missed at this in the third inning is because of something that happened in the first inning. And to put those pieces together, I think is very hard. And to put the pieces together and tell a coherent story, I think is hard. Here's the other thing, two things. And Kershaw has this. I think Oral has it too. He's funny.
Yeah.
He has a sense of humor, and it comes through, and it's dry. And I think this is the last thing. The fourth thing, he's biting. Like he will criticize when criticism is warranted, and that's not something that comes around a whole lot.
I think I was going to hit almost every single one of those same points.
Yeah.
He reminds me a lot of Oral, where he explains things very well. He reminds me a lot of Eric Karros, where he really doesn't care, and he's going to say when something is wrong, which both those two are the best. When you're at HPC tomorrow and you see Oral Hershiser, can you convince him to do Dodger games? Get him to
do Kurt.
I don't know how often he's going to be in the studio.
Here's the question, though. Is he going to live in L.A. or is he going to live in Dallas?
I don't know the answer to that. So if he's in L.A., he should be, when Oral's off, they should have him on, or like when it's not him or Karros, it's Kershaw. Those are your three. I don't need to see Nomar Garciaparra.
I love Eric Karros.
The reason that Karros and Hershiser are so good together is that they see the game exactly opposite. One sees it from the mound, one sees it from the batter's box. And it gives you a perfect perspective of both of those things. Is there not a little? I don't think he can go do Dodger Studio yet. It's a little bit like you graduated from high school and you come back the very next year. Like he just left. Like let it breathe just a hair. If he wanted to do a bunch of games, I get it. He's not going to want to get on the road. He's not going to want to come into. He just did it for 20 years.
Right.
Yeah,
I would think that if it's a home game, if he's in L.A., doing home games when Oral is not doing the game, I think would just be perfect. Whether it's with Joe Davis or it's with Steven Nelson, I think he'd be great with both of them.
How do you think he's going to do in the WBC? Let me rephrase that. Do you think they will put him in a position to have anything other than success?
I would hope not, but I'm also disappointed that he's going to be in the WBC.
Really? Why?
So it's not because I didn't want him to go out there for his country, because I loved how his last pitch went, and that's just maybe it's just a me thing.
Okay, he
got an out in the what was it, the 12th inning against in the World Series, and your last moment, it doesn't matter what it was like. The fact is, he got a massive out to get out of the inning, so that's my lasting memory. The last pitch he threw. I don't want to see him throw a pitch in the WBC and be like, "Oh man."
I'm gonna try to sell you on this. You ready? It can only get better. If it here's why. Yeah, here's why. I'm gonna give you the best case scenario first.
All right, and I'll give you the worst case after.
Okay. They're not going to put him in a high leverage situation against Team Japan or the DR. Okay, it's just not going to happen.
No,
they're not going to do that. He will pitch against the teams that he is likely to have success against. The teams that Great Britain, Israel, Italy. These are the teams that he's more likely to have success against. And if he does, it's just another cool moment. We get to see him in a USA uniform. He's out there. He tips his cap. He does a thing, and we all get to go, man, that was great.
Awesome.
Okay.
So the worst case scenario.
Yeah, go ahead.
They put him against Israel or whichever country you were just talking about, and he gives up a first pitch home run.
Okay.
When there's nobody, then he does the next hitter comes up, another home run, and then you're thinking, oh my God, this is the last thing that I'm going to see from Clayton Kershaw. Is he's giving up home runs?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's my worst case. Or they're not going to put him in a bases loaded situation, or he loads the bases and he gives up a grand slam, and that's your lasting image of what he did.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
I knew you did,
and
it's pretty obvious.
You're right, but here's the thing: you'll forget about that. You will, you will, because it's going to be in a game. It's not if it happened in the gold medal game, you wouldn't forget. It's not. It's going to happen in a preliminary game. You might not even see it. You might see the highlight of it, but it's going to be one of those, ooh, did he get beat up? Ah, that sucks. Okay, whatever. And you're just going to keep moving. You will only remember it if it's good. If it's bad, like, for instance, do you remember Patrick Ewing playing for the Seattle Supersonics?
It was the Magic.
Or the Magic or Hakeem Olajuwon in Toronto?
No,
it's just that stuff fades to memory.
But people always bring it up. They always bring up those things. Oh, did you know that he finished on this thing?
But it's an oddity. It's not an embarrassment. It's just like, oh yeah, he did, and you kind of go,
You're going to get people that are just like DeMarco Farr, and you just say, oh yeah, look, the last thing that Clayton Kershaw did, that's what he did. He gave up home runs. That's Cappy will do that. Sedano will do that. Morales will definitely do that. My lasting image. 100% there's people in sports radio that are going to be saying it over and over again. I just want to hold on to the memory of no matter what, whenever somebody says anything about Kershaw to me, he got the last out in the 12th inning.
So do you think this, like, if he participates in the World Classic, do you think it's going to hurt his legacy
I think it can only be one of those. He gets a couple of outs in a game, and we're like, hey, that was great to see him one more time. If he had a bad outing, if he got beat up, it will – and I think Greg's right. I think people that want to pile on him will, but I don't think most people – the people that revel in the misery of that's a very small group of people.
You mean Morales?
Yes, him. But most people will be like, Clayton Kershaw, oh, yeah, he won the World Series 3 times. He won the Cy Young a bunch of times. He won the MVP. He's a first-ballot Hall of Famer. He did that last time against the Blue Jays in the World Series. Woo! Did he dodge a bullet there? But he dodged the bullet. It won't be, oh, yeah, he gave up 3 doubles in a row against Israel in the opening round again in the WBC. It won't be that.
I mean, I think Padre fans would do it. I think fans that are not Dodger fans will always point to that because they always want Kershaw to fail because you want the best to fail, right? You want the Hall of Famers to have the
You know what you need
downfields.
To do, Greg? You need to become more like me, and let me explain.
All right, wait. Do you want me to sit down real fast? Hold on. Should I put my feet up so you're like I'm on the chair?
No. You just
go ahead.
Because you bring this
What's
up a lot.
You, Doc?
Ignore the idiots.
They're
You know
kind
what
of
I mean?
hard sometimes,
But
man.
it's not. You just accept it for what it is. Oh, this person's an idiot, and just never argue with a fool.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
That's true. My mom says, let her be one, not two.
Yeah. There you go. Your mom gets it. And I get it. It's hard. I'm kidding a little bit, but it's like if of course a Padre fan is going to do it.
Right.
Because a Padre fan has nothing to hold on to other than the failures of others.
Yeah, I have a problem.
You're a Dodger fan. Just sit in the knowingness of you root for the best team that wins the most games, that won the World Series, that has the best players, and just let that be your calling card.
They're just these little gnats, like Clipper fans and Padre fans and USC
Hang up one of those
fans.
blue lights and zap them all.
So, yeah, it's easy to ignore them, but when they want to actually engage, so I try to engage, and, it's not good for my health.
All right, you can join us tomorrow, February 12th, from 3 to 5:30 as DeMarco and I will do our show live from Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules grand opening. We were just talking about this man. Oral Hershiser will be there. Isaac Bruce will be there as well. Food and drink. Experience LA's hottest card room firsthand. More info at playhpc.com/events. That's Hollywood Park Casino. Party and play 24/7. All right, so this was this at Radio Row where is this Jake Paul? Is this
Logan Paul?
Logan Paul. Logan Paul and Tom Brady were promoting an upcoming flag football game, and it's the first time I've ever heard Tom Brady get a little bit frazzled having a conversation with somebody. Check this out.
I'm told that I'm being flown out to Saudi Arabia to compete in a Fanatics flag football game with you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually a little worried for you because I know
Worried for me?
Well, you're a good athlete, but you're like,
No.
I don't. You're these guys
Great.
are another level.
I am the highest level. I am the level.
No, you're not the level.
I am the level.
You're a good athlete, but honestly, when I'm thinking of Saquon Barkley, and I'm thinking of like,
bro, can Saquon
Odell
Barkley
Beckham
do
and Justin Jefferson,
a flip off the top rope?
Have you
a
not
180
seen him
moonsault
jump
off the top
over
rope
someone's
onto
head?
LA
It's
Knight?
cute. It's a great. I love WWE. It's very cute. But honestly, this is like real football. This is real competition.
I was an all-state linebacker. I rushed for 1,200 yards, 19 touchdowns my senior year.
Well, let's see what you can still bring it. I mean, look, we all had a great pass. I won 7 Super Bowl. Who don't gives a You know what matters? This game, March 21st in Saudi. I'm glad you're going to be there, and I'm glad you're finally going to participate in like a competition that matters.
This guy's insane. The audacity of Tom Brady. I can't believe it. Wins 7 Super Bowls, thinks he can just go around and talk about his flag football game like it's going to be the Pro Bowl.
Yes, exactly that. In fact, that's exactly why he can do it. And my favorite part of that exchange was when Paul was breaking out his high school football. And good for you. If you're a good high school football player, that's fine. That's good. That's impressive. Tom Brady goes, yeah, I won the Super Bowl 7 times. No one cares. If they don't care about me winning the Super Bowl 7 times, what do they think you care about your high school football stats? I loved that part of it. I loved when he called it cute. That was fun because he's just absolutely batting it aside. And then the last part where he says, this is real competition. I'm not saying that, which Paul is it? Logan Paul isn't athletic, that he can do athletic maneuvers. But this is not we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and then it's over, and this person wins. This is, go ahead. And that's what Brady was getting at. And you can tell how ruffled he got by the whole idea of, no, I get it. You're good at this, but this is a real thing. Those guys are, their hair is always going to stand up when you compare your stuff to their stuff.
Of course. I love this version of Brady, the non-Patriot Brady. Yeah. He has been so much better. I mean, don't take away his time on Fox and doing games. Everything else, when he talks just in general, he seems much more alive and a lot more fun.
He let his guard down right there.
Yeah, a lot. He was cursing.
Yeah.
That's not the TB12 version of Tom Brady. This is the brand new version of Tom Brady that actually has a personality.
And I'll be honest with you, this is new to me seeing Tom Brady like this because all I know is Tom Brady on the New England Patriots and how much success he had winning 7 Super Bowls. And for him to say, like, look, I won 7 Super Bowls, no one cares anymore. No one cares. So, like, I'm curious to see how this league that he put on for this flag football, who's actually going to participate in it, because Logan Paul actually doubled down because they've been going back and forth with each other on social media. Tom Brady woke up this morning and did some stuff like, I can't believe this thing repurposed on my timeline. Now I woke up upset, and Logan Paul did a video of him literally recreating Saquon Barkley. You know when that play where he
jumped over the guy backwards
on against the Jacksonville Jaguars? And like, I don't think Logan Paul really understands what he's getting himself into when it comes to a different type of sporting event. So I was trying to talk to DeMarco about that because I'm like, there are certain lanes that you should kind of stay in. Like for him, I get it. Wrestling and being acrobatic, all that stuff, it means something.
Sure.
There's some athleticism when it comes to that. But these guys, when you come to on the football field and having to do different cuts and movements and stuff, it's a whole different type of game.
They were going back and forth on social again today?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
See, I don't like that either.
Here's why. Now I feel like I'm being played.
Yep. No, you totally are.
And because that when I heard the cut the first time, it's like Brady was bothered by that. And maybe Tom Brady's a better actor than I thought he was. I don't know. But that felt real to me. Like, dude, what are you doing comparing that to this? Like, don't do that. Like, you're into, like, I am the level. Stop. Just please stop, because you're going to put me in a position where I have to embarrass you. And that's what I was getting from Brady, but that they continue to go back and forth leads me to believe that I'm getting played.
You went from just a back and forth that was fun to now it's a WWE event. That they're pretending to have this back and forth, and they're just playing up for the crowds and social media. That I don't like. It actually ruined all of it for me.
But see, that's his act, though. You know, because that's his
Logan's
act.
That's
Logan,
not Tom's.
Right. See, but this is where to DeMarco's credit, this is why it was interesting, because there was a moment you seen Tom Brady. He kind of got upset.
100%.
He's like, so that's credit to Logan, because in wrestling, what do? They do promos. They sell it. He sold it, and he pinched a nerve, and Tom Brady was like, hey, look, man, you don't understand what you're really getting yourself into. Come on, come try it out. You think you're an athlete? Come on.
I like that he hooked him. I just hope that the hook wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, that's what I was, because when I saw this earlier today, I was like, ooh, Tom got mad. And then you said, okay, they've been going back and forth. And I'm like, darn, now it's just to like sell up and play up whatever they got going on.
So this is with NFL players that are going to be in this game, or is this like a celebrity version of this?
He said, I mean, they were naming guys like Saquon Barkley that was going to be there. So seems like NFL players maybe versus WWE. I don't know. I have no idea what this whole thing is.
It just seems like this is Tom Brady is a league that he's created, and he's trying to get all these different types of athletes. I mean, we hear him drop Saquon Barkley. It seems to me he's going to get those type of talents on the football field, and he's going to invite the different type of celebrities who have some athleticism, who think that they can go out there and hang with these guys. But you see what he's saying. It's like, I'm glad you're finally going to be out here and actually try to do it. You know, it seems to me that they've been having this in the works and been talking about it.
You think we're going to get to a point where the football that we all consume regularly, like we do now, the NFL, is closer to flag football than what we have now? Because flag football is gaining in popularity. Young girls, women are playing flag football. It's going to be an Olympic sport by the time it gets to here in 2028, the Olympics, when they come to L.A. And obviously, we have a huge jump on it because I get that it's flag football and American football are not the same thing, but there's enough of them being the same thing that I think we're going to, especially if we turn loose any sort of professional or high-level college players, I think that's just a massive advantage to have. But because injuries, because we learn more and more about head trauma and all that stuff, do you ever think we'd get to a point where flag football is the thing that we watch and that football that we know now is just mostly gone?
So, no, I don't. If you asked me this 20 years ago when all these concussions and the CTE was all coming out, I would have said, 30 years from now, football is going to be done. Yeah. It's a whole new world. But because it never went anywhere, that people are still playing, the fact that you're still playing head, going straight. Look at Puka Nacua going head first at different guys. It's not going to change. And football is such a massive sport that I just can't see it going anywhere. I would and I don't think the American people,
they don't want it.
They don't want flag football. They want guys hitting each other. That's why rugby's been around for so long.
And there's enough people that still play.
Yep.
Like I know, like to your point, Greg, when the conversation about CTE and all of the injuries and mothers were going to stop preventing their sons from playing football, and there's some of that. Then maybe there's a little bit less but not enough to kill it, not enough to get rid of it. And it feels like the attitudes have changed to a point where before it was, hey, you're just sending guys back out there. They have no idea how much risk they're taking. Now I think everybody's pretty informed on the risks that are out there. And if you want to go do it, we'll watch it. Yeah. Like before it was like, man, I didn't know. You go back to the 90s when we were, when I was first getting started in this business, you would turn on ESPN at the end of the night on a Sunday, and it was just, the jacked up segment of guys just getting obliterated.
Vicious hits that you like so much.
The quarterback crunch videos and all those things, and you're watching them, it's like it was incredible entertainment. And now it went we had no idea how dangerous that was, and now it's kind of swung back the other way, like, hey, we know what they've signed up for. They know what they've signed up for. Turn on the TV. The game's on. Like it feels like that moment got missed.
It fully got missed, and that there's so many people just in like guys that just go to college just to play football or high school just to play football. So no, I don't think it's going anywhere. By the way, the participants in this league, alongside Brady, teams will feature top NFL talent including CeeDee Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill, Myles Garrett, and Sauce Gardner. It's 5-on-5. And round-robin event features NFL stars like Saquon and Rob Gronkowski, aimed at promoting the sport ahead of the 2028 Olympics.
Who's playing in the celebrity division, the Paul division?
It doesn't say the celebrity division, but I don't know if there is a celebrity division. Maybe
so he's just going to go out there with those guys?
With those guys, yeah.
There's no chance, man.
Imagine him against Myles Garrett. Who's coming out on top of that?
I'm sure that – which one is it? Which
Logan.
I'm sure Logan Paul, if you lined up 100 people, he's in the top 20% of best athletes if you took people. Maybe the top 10. Maybe the top 5. If you just took 100 people off the street. These aren't guys off the street. These are Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb,
Brock Bowers, Max Crosby, Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah.
Even Odell hasn't played in a while, he'll turn him inside out.
Can you imagine him just lining up in front of like CeeDee Lamb at this rate?
I'd like to see that very much. Man. That would look like me trying to get on one knee to go curling. That would be just turned inside. The degrees between pros And great athletes are miles apart. Not good athletes, great athletes and a pro. The best athlete that you know in your weekend league, in your, your country club, like, oh, this guy's the best golfer here. He is a billion times worse than the best pro. That is the gap. I'm sure you guys saw. Remember that video of Brian Scalabrine at like, I forget where it was, like a local pickup spot.
It was a local pickup spot. He's playing like a street ball.
Like LA Fitness or something like that. And some guys were talking junk, and he's like, you guys know I'm an NBA player, right? He's like, dude, you're Brian Scalabrine. And he went out there and busted their ass nonstop. That's Brian Scalabrine.
Right. He's still big, played in the NBA for a long time.
He's a pro, for God's sakes. Yeah, he's not a good athlete. He's a professional athlete. He makes money. They pay him to do it.
Not a great broadcaster. Didn't enjoy him on NBC. But on the actual
heat at Scalabrine for no reason. First Rui and now Scalabrine. What's the matter?
No, Rui. We're not going to get into Rui again. Scalabrine. I just didn't enjoy listening to Scalabrine on the broadcast. I enjoyed the broadcast. I just didn't enjoy Scal.
So, speaking of like flag football, aren't they having a flag football for the Olympics in 2028?
Yeah.
That's going to be intriguing, though. Like seeing like them play because.
Okay, imagine if you're. I'm just using guys now. So fast forward 2 years from now, who knows who it is? Imagine if your flag football team is Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, CeeDee Lamb, and Saquon Barkley
with Myles Garrett rushing the passer.
Good luck. Good luck. Like, I don't. I'm sure there are other great athletes in other parts. Not when it comes to throwing and catching footballs. Not like that.
But we're still gonna watch.
Oh hell yeah! And I want which Paul is it? I want Logan Paul to be on that other team and just get turned inside out.
Okay, so now real question: how long do you watch for? Are you going to watch all of this? Like
in this one we're talking about?
Yeah, in this. How long until you're like, okay?
If it's stupid early, not long. But if it's like little drips and drabs of them humiliating him, I'll stick around. But if it's just like, oh, this is goofy.
At some point, I think I'm going to be watching and be like, all right, so they're just kind of grabbing a flag. All right, let's move on.
But if those guys are running around in open space and goofballs like that are trying to tackle them along the way.
Tyreek Hill running around like that, I think that will be entertaining.
Yeah.
I just wonder. I don't know.
All right, little breaking news on Luka coming up when we get back. Will he or won't he coming up tomorrow against the Dallas Mavericks? That is all straight ahead. It's DeAndre and Travis, ESPN LA.
Your morning drive begins early in the Southland. Luckily for you, we present Unsportsmanlike with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
The Lakers are in the no man's land category, and thus there is no point to this season. They have a top 5 player of all time in LeBron. They have a top 5 player in the sport in Luka. You can't tell me the point of this season is to win a championship because LeBron just told you they have no chance of doing that. You can't tell me the point of the season is for draft status. You can't tell me the point of the season is for player development with young players. The majority of the team is on an expiring contract to get to the team that Luka can build around. The only point of this season for the Los Angeles Lakers is to ultimately get LeBron James off the roster so they can restart this franchise around Luka. This is as pointless of a season for as relevant of a team as we have ever seen in the history of sports.
Start your day with Unsportsmanlike before the Sedano and Cap Morning Show at 7 a.m. Mornings on ESPN LA.
For a century, the Genesis Invitational has stood as one of golf's greatest stages, where legends rise and history is made. February 19th through 22nd, celebrate 100 years of championship golf. Experience the drama, the tradition, and the moments that define the Genesis Invitational. Tickets at genesisinvitational.com.
For over 40 years, Kendall Jackson Wines have been crafting exceptional wines from California's cool, coastal vineyards. Family grown and family owned since 1982, Kendall Jackson is home to America's #1 selling Chardonnay for over 30 years. The iconic Vintners Reserve, with nearly 50 wines to choose from, including Cabernet Sauvignon, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Noir, and more. There's a Kendall Jackson wine for every taste and every moment. Find Kendall Jackson nationwide at every major retailer, your favorite bar and restaurant, or deliver right to your door. Learn more and find a bottle at KJ.com.
In Los Angeles, business is personal. It's built on trust, shared goals, and showing up where fans live and listen. At ESPN LA, we don't just close business, we open partnerships. We're hiring audio, play-by-play, and digital marketing consultants, local experts who know how to connect brands through ESPN LA's talent, digital platforms, events, and the power of Lakers, USC, Rams, Kings, Angels, and LAFC play-by-play. This role is about listening first, creating custom solutions, and building long-term relationships with businesses across one of the most iconic sports markets in the world. If you are driven, collaborative, and ready to represent the best brands in sports, this is your opportunity. Competitive pay, full benefits, real growth. Open your next partnership with ESPN LA. Apply today at goodkarmabrands.com/careers. goodkarmabrands.com/careers.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall, kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, you get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Everything okay, DeAndre?
Seriously, man.
Yeah. This
is just on the Laura's list. That's
okay.
all.
Whenever you reach for me, DeAndre.
This just puts me in a certain sort of mood listening to this. I was feeling pretty good, and now I'm kind of looking around, like making sure everybody's all right. Did I say that the name of the show was DeAndre and Travis on
Yes,
the way
you
out?
did.
Last time?
Yes, you
I
did.
got to stop looking at you when I'm doing the.
I was like,
the
damn, we're
tag.
chopped liver today, Greg.
I think we're just 5 years. I think you're 5 years too early.
I meant to say DeMarco. I just usually, when I'm getting ready to wrap the segment, I'm looking at DeMarco, and I will say DeMarco. This time I happen to be looking at DeAndre, and those names are relatively similar.
You
so-
know, there's no.
You
there's
don't
no
mind.
shame.
Yeah,
You don't
you're
mind.
good.
He's like, I'm going to cut that and use that.
It's the Romo and Bergman show on ESPN LA. We'll,
Hey, we kill it.
Whatever.
Wait, whoa, what? Why? What's kind of the
Because
hate
now
there?
he's-
I
Why?
just gave you
No,
top
hey,
billing.
Yeah, you went first. It was Romo and Bergman.
He did it just to like smooth it out. I was like, nah, it wasn't genuine.
Well, it's fine.
She's right.
Why are you so upset?
Exactly.
Why are you
It's-
so
it's
upset
not
with the Romo
genuine.
and Bergman show? I think the
It's
Romo
not
and Bergman
genuine.
show would be fine.
I like genuineness, and it wasn't
Well,
that.
I'm being genuine.
Authenticity?
What,
I
we're
like
not being
that.
genuine?
He wasn't. He admitted it.
Yeah, I was just trying
See?
to make Laura feel included because I felt like my intentions were good. I just, it was
It came
a little,
out really
little
fake.
ham-handed.
I got you. I
Little
got you.
ham-handed.
I'll take the strays. It's okay.
This, according to Dave McMenamin, Luka Doncic will not play against Dallas on Thursday, missing his fourth straight game. Sources told ESPN he is still progressing in his rehab and hopes to be able to make an appearance in Sunday's All-Star game for the world team, sources said. So no Luka tomorrow against his former team, but maybe on Sunday in the All-Star game. And look, I get they got to try to do something to the All-Star game to generate interest, but if I'm the Lakers, if I'm Luka, take the extra 3 or 4 days, and then you got the whole back end of the All-Star game too. What for who, for what, in the immortal words of Ricky Waters.
Yeah, so there's two ways to look at it too, because the All-Star game, who cares?
Right.
No one's watching it. It's a complete waste of time. But it's also, if he does play in it, like, why? Is it for just to be able to play? If you don't play tomorrow,
right?
Why are you going to play in that?
Well, I guess if I'm playing devil's advocate, he would have 3 more days to heal.
Right. So I would want the more time to heal. But at the same time, so if you play for it, nothing's happening in that game. So so there's no defense. You're not going to be going too crazy with it. You'll just shoot some threes, and that's fine. But also, how do you feel, DeAndre, about him playing in this game if he doesn't play for a week?
I'm gonna watch.
You are gonna watch.
I have it on just to have it on. I'll probably be on my phone majority of the time.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but
you're going to have it on because you love basketball, you love the NBA, or because you're interested in the outcome?
No, I actually just like basketball, and it's just one of those. It's like I'm just having it on. No real general interest when it comes to the All-Star game.
Does the format tweak interest you at all?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't
just go back to the old format. Just play it that way, man. You can't make these guys play harder, man. I know, and then they're trying to get them to bring in different incentives that make them play hard. Man, they make enough money already.
I don't think the incentive can be money because the All-Stars, for the most part, I know there's some exceptions, but they're already 100 millionaires many times over. So throwing another $1 million on the pile, I don't know if it really juices it to that. Let me put it this way. Is James Harden or Kawhi Leonard going to go out there and bust it because there's a little bit of money by their standards on the line? I don't think so.
Probably not, but that's still $1 million. Like Victor Wembanyama says, I'm going to play hard. I'm going to play defense. I'm going to play offense. I'm going to do what I have to do out there. And you better do it too, or I'm just going to kill you.
I think that's their only hope. And I know that they got the form. There's 3 teams. There's 2 American teams. There's an international team. And it's a little round-robin tournament. I get it. But if you could somehow – and it almost would have to be driven by the Europeans or the non-Americans, to put it a different way. Put the U.S. against the international team, and the international team comes out and balls and plays hard and D's up. And all of a sudden, those guys aren't going to want to get embarrassed. They're not going to want to get run out of the building. And now all of a sudden, you got a game. This is what happened when the hockey, the Four Nations thing, the Four Nations Cup. It's the Americans and the Canadians showed up saying, no, we're going to win. And they battled like crazy, and then they started fighting, and it became a real tournament like that. Somebody's got to turn the heat up on this, and it's not going to be the American guys. It's just not.
Well, all the best players, DeAndre, are really from the international team. Is it Giannis Luka, Jokic, Shea?
Yeah.
Like the names that are the best team are all European or at least international. So there's not a lot of great.
Who's the best American player right now?
Jaylen Brown, maybe
the best American player right now.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Ant. I still put Kevin Durant up there.
Kevin Durant,
yeah,
okay.
Durant, yeah.
Curry still up there.
Curry, okay.
Yeah, I still put those
But you have to kind of pause. Like, if you just said, name the best player in the league, you're going to get Jokic, you're going to get Wembanyama, you're going to get Luka, you're going to get Shea, you're going to, those names, Giannis is going to roll off the tongue pretty quickly. And the American's like, it's kind of a weird deal.
And then you're going to think of guys like Cat Williams. Karl Anthony Towns.
Cat Williams is pretty funny. I think about him quite a bit.
He's hilarious, by the way. But Karl Anthony Towns. Pascal Siakam is still a really good player. Alpi Şengün, Jamal Murray.
Those are all like Siakam and Şengün are also considered international guys as well.
I was only naming international players.
Oh, okay.
Jaylen Brown is maybe one like an American. Jaylen Brown, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, LeBron.
Yeah, but think about it. Durant, Curry, Harden, LeBron, Kawhi. They're all there's a lot more yesterdays than there are tomorrows for all of those guys.
So then you look at the Americans coming in, it's like Ant, Tatum,
yeah,
Halliburton.
Tatum. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so look at this team here. All right, so USA stars, Scotty Barnes, really good. Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey's a dog.
He's real good.
That guy's really good. The other one is Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and Norman Powell. Good for Norman Powell. Good for you, man.
Yeah, that's a good run for him.
Yeah.
That's a good run for him.
And then it's Giannis, Denny Avdija. I don't know how to say it. Avia, thank you. Luka Doncic, Shea, Jokic, Jamal Murray, Alpi Şengün, Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, and Victor Wembanyama.
I'll take that team.
That's the younger, better team.
I know, and the best guys are going to be unavailable.
See, but to that saying that that's a younger, better team. And those are all international guys. If they, like you said, if they really go out there, and they go out there and they're D'ing up Kevin Durant, and they're taking him from his spot.
Yeah,
you can't get there and do a little bit of trash talking. Kevin Durant, he takes stuff personal.
Of course
he's going to go out there and be like, all right, I got you. I'm going to kick your ass.
Imagine if you did that to Kobe or Jordan or Magic or Isaiah or any of those guys, but not if they're getting embarrassed.
They got embarrassed last year.
Everybody gets embarrassed. The games are ridiculous. It's equally embarrassing to both sides. But if the internationals basically said, we're gonna hold you to 30 points tonight. If you think you're just gonna run layup lines and throw lobs all night, you're not gonna score. They don't want to get embarrassed like that.
Do you think the team of Curry, Durant, LeBron, Kawhi are going to put out full effort no matter what? No matter what, they're just getting run.
I'll tell you,
they're not going to play the defensive portion of the game.
I like this. Of course they're not. But here's the thing: if they got humiliated, they wouldn't. At the end of the day, they'd say something. It's an all-star game. Blah 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 blah. Fast forward a year from now, they're coming out.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out. They're not going to let it happen a second time. Like if they got caught flat-footed and got smoked like that, they may not know how to react to it. But they are not going, because you know what would happen? Everybody, you, me, everybody that does this, everybody that's got a podcast, everybody that talks about it would be like, you guys got humiliated. And that would not sit well. They would respond. They wouldn't be able to do it in real time, but they would be able to do it the next year, or the next group of guys would be able to do it, or they'd at least be ready for it, and that's how you get competition.
Did you ever see that documentary? It was about the Redeem team, or not the Redeem team.
Yeah.
It was the Dream
College
Team
All-Stars.
Yeah, and then where they came out and they beat them. And
Yeah.
the Dream Team was like, oh, that's not happening.
Right.
No chance. It's a different era. They would have done, every single one of those guys would have tried to get every single one of those other ones. Them now, they're just like, yeah.
I think because we've kind of eased into it like that. I think if they got embarrassed and they got called out, I think they would respond. And that the Team USA thing you're talking about back in 1992 when they played the College All-Stars. And they did beat the Dream Team, the 92 Dream Team in that first game. There's one part
then
that
killed them the next.
They get skipped over that in the first one because they did kill him in the second one.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan barely played in that first game.
Right.
Michael Jordan played like 8 minutes in that game, and he was barely doing it. And then the next game, guess who played? Jordan. And guess what happened? The rest of it.
Chris Webber didn't look like Chris Webber in that one.
And Larry Bird said, no, we're not doing that. And Magic Johnson said, we're not doing that.
So they had that mindset.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I could see Steph maybe, but
you don't think, Greg, that they'd respond if they got humiliated?
I would hope they would. I really would hope they would. But this
Maybe not
era
Kawhi.
now, yeah. Kawhi, do you think Kevin Durant really cares that much?
No, he doesn't care under the current format. But if he went out there and got embarrassed, he would care that he was embarrassed and he would want to respond to it.
I mean,
I do believe that.
That's what the NBA is hoping. And then I guess that's why, DeAndre's going to watch and we're going to watch, because that what if they're about to get embarrassed if they come out and they actually play. Now, if they actually play, the game's good. The Elam ending that they did a couple years ago, that was good.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But the Euros, the international, they have to stomp them. They can't just beat them and then kind of take their foot off the gas. They need to embarrass them.
Like they legit got to cut off lobs, like
Yes.
like the little off the backboard lob. Go in there and just steal it, and then go back there and get a as soon as they cross half court, put a lot more defensive pressure. Like those things will add up to them being like, okay.
I just fixed the All-Star game. We're geniuses. We just
right,
did it.
exactly.
All fixed.
People have been trying for years.
We did it in 10 minutes.
Look at that.
Look at that. Easy.
Geniuses.
Gold medal in curling, commissioner of the NBA. These are my two calling cards that I'm gonna get taken care of. Got a little shop talk coming up next. It is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The morning show with Sedano and Cap.
I've never been able to do it. And some people can, some people can't, right? Yeah, I can't do that.
Where not everyone brings the same skills to the table.
So just so you guys know, I can't whistle, especially the loud whistle, but whenever I go to a concert or a game and I'm with Rubber or Rachel, she's the loudest whistler you've ever heard.
Oh, that's
the
awesome.
loudest. And so what I do is I go like this. I put my fingers in my mouth as if I'm going to whistle, and that's her cue to whistle as loud as she can, so that makes me look manly, and I'm not very manly.
Why can't you just do what I did?
Which is what?
What I just did.
I can't do it. I don't know why. I can't. I've never been able to do it. And some people can, some people can't, right? Yeah, I can't do that.
What was that? Like blew a fuse.
I'm working on it. I saw what George did. All he did was he kind of curled up his lips and he went.
Hang out with Sedano and Cap every weekday morning starting at 7 a.m. on 710 ESPN.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Hey guys, it's Mace. Quick PSA here. Forgetting Valentine's Day flowers is not the move. Trust me, this is why I go with the Bouqs Company. Every time. Bouqs delivers modern bouquets fresh to them. Use my code ESPN. Get 25% off. Bouqs flowers are cut fresh from the best farms in the world, so you get bigger, brighter blooms that last way longer. They've got incredible flowers, even roses grown on the side of a volcano. And the best part? Bouqs makes it easy. Pick the bouquet, the delivery date, and bam, you're done. No last-minute panic. That's why Bouqs has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And listen, even if she says, don't get me anything, that doesn't mean no flowers. Flowers still score every single time. Valentine's Day, February 14th, right after the big game. So don't fumble this. Order now. Go to Bouqs.com. Use my promo code ESPN for 25% off. That's BOUQS.com. Promo code ESPN. Bouqs. Promo code ESPN.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is giving away a Mercedes every Thursday in February. Club Serrano members play all month long to earn entries for your chance to win this powerful and luxurious full-size German SUV. Join for free today and don't miss your opportunity to drive off in a brand new Mercedes. It's all happening at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Details at Yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to A to Z Savings, our biggest sale of the year.
Happy to be here. Can I get some rotors?
Would you like brake pads with that?
How much are the brake pads?
Free with Duralast rotors.
Free. Really?
Really? Free.
I also need some oil.
Would you like an oil filter with that?
Yeah. How much is that?
Free with the oil.
Free. Really?
Really. Free. It's part of A to Z Savings with hundreds of deals.
From A to free.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Ends March 9th. Restrictions apply.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
The most trusted injury attorney in Los Angeles has a new number.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob 1-800-345-6789. Call Jacob.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow, ESPN LA tomorrow, February 12th from 3 to 5:30 as this show, DeMarco, not DeAndre, DeMarco and Travis show broadcast live from Hollywood Park Casino for the House Rules grand opening. Meet Oral Hershiser and Isaac Bruce. Enjoy food and drinks and experience LA's hottest card room firsthand. For more info, go to playhpc.com/events. One more time, playhpc.com/events. Hollywood Park Casino, party and play 24/7.
And with regards to Oral, who we have not seen in a while, like we had a nice run where we were seeing Oral, every few weeks or so and seeing a bunch of Dodger players, which was awesome. So we get to see him. It's confirmed?
This is now confirmed.
Yeah, he's going to be in the third chair with Ireland on Thursday?
On Thursday, so tomorrow.
All right.
After HBC, he comes here, goes to the Laker game, and in the second quarter, after the first time out, Oral Hershiser will be in the third chair with John Ireland and Michael Thompson.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oral, he's got that thing where he is a legend of LA sports. That is a very, very cool moniker to have. Like, if you grew up in this city anytime around the 1980s, he was a huge part of it, won the world, was the reason they won the World Series, or a large part of it. And people are going to hear that, and they're going to love every second of it. That's terrific.
No, I'm excited to go. I'm going to go to that game. I'm going to stick around here tomorrow all day again, and I'm going to go to that game just so I can see that piece happen.
That's awesome.
Just make sure you leave Beto his gear and don't try to walk out the door.
I feel like such a dummy. When he called me, I was like, oh, my God, you got to be kidding me.
It would be one thing if he had like a pink backpack and yours was black, but they're the same bag.
They're the same bag.
It happened, well, it wasn't on me. My friend, the girl that got married, put her keys in my backpack for the bachelorette, and I was driving up here. I was in the OC, and she was in San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me that. Yeah, you got to. Didn't Christian go down?
No. My man did offer, but they actually just towed the car home, but he was willing to go down there. He was like, I'll do it.
That's nice.
Yeah, we didn't have to do it.
Car keys is you kind of got to do
You
that.
kind of have to.
You have to keep your car keys on yourself, on your person.
Yeah, in your pocket.
Yep.
She's the bride.
Yes.
She was getting drunk. I get it.
In your pocket. That's how that works.
Or somebody in a purse, something with
Yes.
with the mother, somewhere. That has to be somewhere where you can get to them at any point.
Happy 57th birthday to Jennifer Aniston. Very happy 57th birthday.
She
to
looks
Jennifer
great for 57.
She
looks
looks
great,
amazing.
period.
Yeah, yes. Huge fan.
Oh, very much. Did you like the commercial that she was in, the Dunkin' Donuts commercial?
You know,
I liked her.
There were anything that she's in, I'm going to like because I like her. But none of the commercials really jumped out at me.
How about
None of them were great.
Leprechaun. Well, that was a very. She was like what, 20 years old?
Yeah,
in that
she
or
was
something
really
like
young,
that.
yeah.
Very, very young. Yeah, You forget how young all of those actors were on Friends when it first came out. Like you go back and she looks amazing right now, but like she was in her 20s when that show came out.
Yeah.
They all were.
Looks great.
Burt Reynolds would have been celebrating a birthday today. Your favorite Burt Reynolds movie? There's only one answer to this. Anybody? Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. Oh, yes. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I can't think of a Burt Reynolds movie right now.
Smokey and the Bandit, Cannonball Run.
Oh, Cannonball Run was
Deliverance,
good. I like Cannonball Run.
Hooper. Yeah, Burt had a run.
Yeah, just a little before me.
Today is National
Boogie Nights were great.
Peppermint Patty Day. I have a question, Laura. I don't know if you know the answer to this. The cartoon character or the candy?
No, that's a great question.
Okay.
Candy.
The candy.
Candy.
Okay.
Peppermint Patty was a jerk.
She was
Cartoon character?
She wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
she
she
was
was
rude.
Marcy's
Oh,
pal.
DeAndre.
She was so rude.
You know the Peanuts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie
Yeah.
Brown and Lucy
Oh,
and
okay,
Linus.
okay, yeah.
Peppermint Patty was Marcy's friend.
Oh,
She was kind of the tomboy.
Okay,
and
all right,
she mess around with Charlie Brown all the time.
She called him Chuck.
Chuck.
She was the
Hey,
only one
Chuck.
that called him Chuck.
Come on, Chuck. Let's
Yeah.
go do this, Chuck. Come
Yeah.
on, Chuck.
The Peanuts were kind of depressing, quite frankly.
They very much
Charlie
were.
Brown was a depressive. Yeah, you know Peppermint Patty.
Yes, I do. Once I looked
Okay.
at it, I was like, yeah, I know.
Schroeder played the piano.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I'm
best-
just gonna say, like, I know you were born in like 2007 or something like that, but gotta
Do
know
you
the
like
Peanuts.
a peppermint patty?
It's near the top of my list. Yes,
Really?
it's one
Oh,
of my
interesting.
because I love dark chocolate, and
Okay.
Peppermint Patty has dark chocolate.
Do you agree? Snoopy and Woodstock, best part of Peanuts.
Yes.
Easily.
Snoopy in particular, because
Yeah.
Snoopy would he'd fly his doghouse and shoot down invisible planes. Who doesn't like
and
that?
Then we'd go get root beer and get drunk.
National Guitar Day. Does anybody in here play the guitar?
I tried and failed.
Yeah.
I played when I was younger. I can still kind of play some chords, but for the most part, no, I am not.
Can you play any other instrument?
No.
I played the violin.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. I
Okay.
haven't in a long time, and it hurt my neck a lot because I used to do 5th and 6th grade.
But if I handed you a violin, you could get music out
I
of it.
can, yes. And
Okay.
then I played the piano when I was really young. I don't think I could do that one because I've tried. And then I tried the flute, failed, and I was in choir
Oh,
for
so
like
you
7
have
years.
a little musical.
I
talent.
damaged my vocal cords the last, like my 8th grade year.
Okay.
So I stopped singing, but I used to be able to carry a tune.
D, you got any musical chops?
I do not know.
No, me neither.
No.
Did you ever try?
You know, I actually was in I was in a choir class.
Okay, so you could sing. Can you sing?
No.
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 Yeah, see, that's another
Can you
one.
guys
and me are
read
the same.
music?
No, not. I can barely read. Yeah. Music? No, that
So
just looks
I
like
used
ink
to-
dropped on paper.
I used to get in trouble all the time with my choir teacher because I go off of tune, like my ear. And he was like, you need to learn how to read music. And I'm like, no, this is foreign. Annoying.
I would do very much the school of Travis Rogers. I just didn't want to try.
It's hard. And it's one of those things, like, I know there are prodigies that can just kind of pick stuff up and they get it right away, but I do not have that skill at all. And it looks impossible. Like, how are your hands supposed to do two opposite things at the same time? That seems like witchcraft to me.
No,
I got nothing.
I was out on it.
I'm good at Guitar Hero.
I was pretty good at because you just had to hit the thing and then put your fingers on it. You didn't have to find the right chord. You just could kind of Guitar Hero was fun.
I could do Through the Fire and the Flames when that was going on, but only on medium. I couldn't do it on hard.
No, medium is as fast. And there was that one like rock song in French that I loved. I have no idea what they were saying. It was some badass French female rock star.
I remember the song. I don't remember what it was called, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a great game. Bring back guitar. That's got to still be around, right? No,
they stopped it. They stopped it.
Stopped it, but the guitars itself are expensive now.
They are.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
Like,
Man.
like if you try to find them on eBay, like it's expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
They're hundreds of dollars. Just
I'm
going
to have to.
I threw
go
away
through
a
the garage.
lot of things that I shouldn't have.
We all did. Baseball cards at the top of the list, unfortunately. Little Lakers talk is coming up next. We'll see you at HBC with Oral and Isaac Bruce. We'll see you then tomorrow.
The LA Morning Drive double punch of great sports radio to